All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Boba Bash week number 3 for our second last streamed series for this week, as we have another one coming up on Saturday. This time though, we have two undefeated teams in group number 1 duking it out to potentially clinch their group right now. I'll have to get the specifics there afterwards, but it is the Ice Fishers versus Divination heading on to Bind, which will be the Ice Fishers map. Divination picks defense, and we'll see how everything gets shaked out here. As you can see, I am for now gonna solo cast until my co-caster gets home, as these comps are gonna be locked in. We see that Waylay Yoru composition there for Divination, which can be a very fun type of team comp to really play into with that double controller. On the other side, Jacktron going to be jumping onto that deadlock, being able to lock down these sites quite a bit easier, and it will be on to attack to start us off. But we have seen this deadlock be able to be super oppressive, but I have heard there has been some Discord issues currently for the Ice Fishers, so we'll want to pay attention to that, as the last few picks should be locked in. It should be a Brimstone here from River, considering they are here, and hopefully I don't have to do any more yapping. I do not. And a Tejo from Spirit. So very different compositions overall from both these teams. We have the double initiator there from the side of Ice Fishers, and then we have the double duelist double controller from Divination. So very interesting team comps, very different team comps in general that we are seeing coming into this one. Hopefully this game does go well. Hopefully there isn't too much lagginess at all, as we are going to head into this game right now. I'm going to be observing, I'm going to be casting, and I'm going to be streaming this game, and hopefully everything does go fine, as I need to switch this over and take a swig of water so we can get into this game. And here we are coming on to this map right now. Divination on the green side. The attack, of course, will be the red Ice Fishers. What can both these teams do? Who can find the first blood as we start this game right now? 3 players of Divination going to be defending towards the A site, making some room all the way up in Washington. Won't be able to take that orb. They're playing very cautious. Be on the exact other side of the map, we see the Ice Fishers slowly making their way up through this garden position. Want to get that orb. They will be able to get in. River actually takes quite a bit of damage there. Not something you're definitely gonna like at the end of the day, as you just see how cautious everyone is currently playing this position here. Just who will be able to find that opening pick, though, is the big question. Of course, these players know there is going to be a very fast hit coming through. Very nice Tejo utility coming out on site, and Vinyl will open the scoring with 2 kills of his own. And that's huge for the Ice Fishers to get us off to a good start. It's a 3 versus 5 now. Divination going to be pulling most of their players towards the spawn, but Taco Muncher is going to go off on their own and look for something for themselves. Waylay gonna need to pop that dash back. It's Taco Muncher alone here in Hookah. Can you potentially find something for your team, as the other 2 teammates have to make a lot of noise? First, you're gonna use this utility now. The Haunt will get shot instantly, and it does not look good for this round for Divination. They're kind of stuck in this position. Vinyls won't be able to find anything, but it just doesn't matter. They find 2. It's not enough. Can Darky Tide find anything else? No. Aberrated gonna finish off this round, and Vinyl's starting us off strong on this Yoru, and Ice Fishers gonna pick up that very handy opening round. And who doesn't love winning pistols at the end of the day? What will they buy is the question. It looks like 3 Stingers, a Spectre, and a Bulldog is gonna be picked up here for the Ice Fishers. On the other side, it's just gonna be a classic brawl all around. It looks like Ice Fishers want to head towards this A site. Hope everything ultimately goes well on the stream. I can't really tell at the moment. Hopefully chat tell me if something does go poorly, as in showers here. It looks like we're gonna get a lot of aggression. Can Darky Tide find something? Won't be able to find anything just yet, but Taco Muncher will be able to find a pick of their own on the Vinyls. The Yoru will fall, but Spirit, the determination here, the attack this showers position, will be able to find a trade right back, as it's going to be a 1-for-1 for now. 4v4, 4 players towards the side of the showers as Tub slowly peeking around this area. Sia wants to find something, won't be able to, so a very risky peek will give the numbers -1. As slowly this flank here from Tub will hopefully be able to find one. Can he find two? What a shot! Won't be able to find another, but an expensive round right now for the Ice Fishers as an upgrade from I did not practice this name at all. River will get peeked out, and it is going to be a thrifty here for Divination. What a round there. Tub with that slow flank just moves to the perfect succession, finds that double kill. And Jantoki and the rest of the players able to finish that one off. I mean, that's exactly what you really needed to do. I mean, Tub gets a huge double kill, and we'll see how that ultimately makes the rest of these rounds go as Ice Fishers. A very careless round from them. Extra curses power coming through because I am solo casting today. I can feel the powers of the curses rushing through me. As very nice util usage here from the Ice Fishers. Will be able to kill the Brimstone, and they should have a free A site. The question is, what can Sia do? Has this Vandal in the smoke? Has a lot of good potential here. We'll be able to find one. Teleports right back in the spawn. It's going to be a 1-for-1 for now, as we'll see how the fight back can ultimately be done, as we're going to be looking to go onto the site, as they are going to be able to plant. Sia finds another, as it is just not looking good now for the Ice Fishers. Finals will be able to find one, but Sia gets one right back. This round could essentially be over, as an ace potentially here will be stifled, as Takamuncher will pick up that final kill. But this Yoru able to come online and potentially could be that savior, not even savior, but could be that carry that they desperately need. And I may not have casted Divination's first game, but they do get that series MVP. And from when I was looking at the stats, when I was remembering watching it back, Sia was that player to be that huge difference maker overall for the side of Divination. So I'm really looking to see how that duelist in particular does for them, because we've only watched them once, and that is the main player I am looking out for today. As on the side of Ice Fishers, I mean, they've had in their series against Rotten, I mean, they just dominated at all fours, but it was Jacktron to really push the needle for them when we watched them on their series against Rotten. So I'm intrigued to see what they can do. Is Sia gonna be caught out? Very nice util again, but this time it is the Yoru getting caught. He can just teleport back and finds no use besides that. Is scaring them quite a bit. What can Sia do now? The Haunt most likely will be able to come in. What will Janto look to do? We'll be able to find one, but it won't be enough. And Jacktron finds the kill on the Sia, and that's going to be a free A site. 3 versus 4 now, but they're not coming to the plant. They're going to go way too early. And Darky, they're all going to be able to set for this. What can you find? Takamuncher going to peek out first with his Viper teammate. Won't be able to find a kill just yet. Shots just ringing back and forth. Really nice kill there from Darky Tide. And it's going to force this Ice Fishers team right back towards the A site. Apparently the game audio is not good. My apologies. I'll try and fix it after this round, as it looks like 4 players here for the side. Divination is going to look to go through showers. Of course, there is a flank coming through to that way as well. What will ultimately be done, as is this very nice positioning here. Aberry will have to shoot that Haunt, but can you find the rest of these kills, as River will be able to find one. The flank here from Jacktron won't even be needed, as River and Aberry are able to find the pick. Alright, what's going on with the game audio? Well, it's nothing I can fix, but I'm just gonna hear extra curses power coming through. It's not that bad. I need to go on my phone to hear it so I don't have noise on the stream. Uno momento. Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about, Bonnie. I don't hear anything yet. Maybe you can give me information about it once it comes to live, when my yapping does. Either way, this round's going to start here. It looks like Ice Fishers are going to be attacking towards this A site. Very high position here taken from Vinyl. Should catch this defense off guard, but for now, Jantoki will fall eventually. And now these players in showers have to be very careful will get spotted out by Vinyls. Of course, there's 2 there, which they don't know, but now they do. Vinyls look to peek it out. Very nice kill. Can you find even more as the Waylay is stuck in the Showers position? Of course, the rest of the team is coming over the help. Will be able to find Jacktron. Tub gonna teleport in the help as well. What can you do now? Aberrated in this position, should be able to find one. Will get traded right back out by Tub though. Sia now catches Vinyls off guard. The trade will come from Spear. It's River and Spirit now to finish off this round, but Sia is so strong. We know this Yoru is very good in this type of situation, but with the positioning that is currently taken, Sia, you are a goner most likely. They bait out that this is not a spike diffused, and it is a round win here. First Spirit won't go for the knife, but the Tejo will finish it off in a very bloody couple rounds here for both of these teams. It's going to be 3-2 in favor of the Ice Fishers. Ultimates now looking to come out online. The Dimensional Drift for both of these Yorus. But that Armageddon here for... Is it Armageddon? I think it's Armageddon for Spirit on the Tejo. I'm going to do a little peek-see. I don't play this video game. Oh yeah, it's Armageddon. See, I'm smart. Go me. Very good start here for the Ice Fishers, looking to potentially get another round. Of course, they did drop their eco round after they won that pistol, and losing that is so sad when it happens, especially. But we'll see as an eco round here for the side of Divination. They have 4 players towards A, but that is not where the Ice Fishers currently rely. Rely? I don't think that's the right word. Anyway. Slowly, these Ice Fishers are going to be looking to attack the B site, where they are slowly rotating at least, but no one has ultimately committed to it. But this Dimensional Drift will be able to spot a lot of these players out. Now, will they commit is the big question, as they're looking to try and find some sort of peaks. The Bucky will be able to find one. Will find 2. Very nice double kill from Vinyls, and I'm surprised you got that second one, because I know my Bucky don't do that. At the end of the day, it is a 2 versus 5. I do not know what Darky Tide and Jantoki can do in this round. Will shoot that Yoru clone, but I mean, a very, very nice round overall here from the Ice Fishers. They're going to make it a 2-round lead. We'll see how they want to play the next one, but the ultimates, as you can see, once Darky and Janto die here, I mean, there's so many ultimates on the board, but hey, Brim, able to pick up at least one. I'm very confused at what Darky's doing on the other side of the map right now. I assume they're just going to look for some sort of exits, but it's still quite comical overall as the time is ticking down. Janto just waiting to get killed by this bomb. Can you find any exits here, Darky? Because your timing here could be absolutely brilliant, but it looks like you're going way too late and you're just going to die to the bomb as well. 4-2 in favor of the Ice Fishers. A very nice round in it. Yeah, 4 ultimates now available for the attack, 3 available for the defense. Darky Tide, of course, 1 off of the Convergent Pass as well, so we'll see how they're able to use them in this next round. Vinyls with a very nice Dimensional Drift, and yeah, we will definitely see. Either way, it looks like 3 members here for the side of Divination will look to attack on their defense. They're just making a lot of room up here. We'll be able to get that orb for free, and they'll push right back here. As it looks like they're just going to go back to defend that site. Tejo Util will be used to just clear more space everywhere around. As look at these positions here, so defensive out of Divination. I mean, the smokes are going to be super useful as well. With having that double smoke setup, you can just be able to block a lot of this stuff off. As an ultimate gonna come out here from Jacktron, shouldn't be able to find anything, but that Armageddon will. Darktide will actually get hit by that Annihilation. Should die for essentially for free. Will be broken out, but it doesn't matter whatsoever. Orbital Strike used extremely early. Won't be able to won't be able to find much else, as this Dimensional Drift here from Sia's Spirit will be able to find 2, and Sia suddenly left alone, needs some help, will get taken down by Vinyls as well, and it's all up to Jantoki. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. I can't tell if it's a silent J. Either way, Vinyls will get taken down with Jacktron, but River, of course, just sitting in hell. will be able to find that pick. Another nice round here from the side of the Ice Fishers. 9-3 now is Spirit, having a very solid game. And the rest of the team able to back it up. Use their ultimates really well in that round, and everyone just really fell before Sia could do anything with that dimensional drift. Back to an eco is where they are going to be headed. 2 ultimates, of course, still available for both these teams. How will they both use them is the big question there. Of course, the econ you can see from Ice Fishers, 2 players are maxed out, potentially 3 or 4 soon. So you have to be a bit worried about that knowledge. Either way, we're going to get into this round. A Darky Tide making some noise, but nothing after that. Tub makes their presence known towards this hookah area. As Darky now with this Marshall just holding showers. Can you potentially find a lucky pick? This drone should ideally spot you out, and they know that this weapon is here now. Will be spotted out by that as well. Vinyl's taking the fight with it anyway. Does not care whatsoever. As Taco Muncher on the other side. My apologies. I did not see that. Sia finds a huge pick. It's a 3v5 in favor of Divination now, and Darky Tide finds one as well. I'm missing every single kill in this round. Vinyls will miss. What is going on? As Aberrated needs to clutch it out. Will get killed by Tub with the pistol, and Finals gets taken down by Jantoki. It's another Thrifty in a round where I just didn't think there's a chance for Divination. They make something from nothing. As Sia and Tub, I believe, just walk down through B and are able to find some big picks. And then it forces this Ice Fishers team into a rough fight, and everything just went Divination's way. They can fight back into this now, as they will have that weaponry. Ish.
One brimstone is enough.
As we are going to start this round here, Divination looking to use this Convergent Pass in this long area. What can you potentially do? As Taco Muncher is going to be on this area. You have to be a bit careful here. You could potentially get timing. Will not for now. Will stay alive. Tub has to get out as well, as Darky Tide going to be looking for one. Will be able to find it. Jacktron gets the trade though, so it's just going to be a 1-for-1 for now. But what else can you potentially find, as these players are still sitting in this Viper's pit? But so far, they will back off. They know that that decay can get them absolutely murked. Slowly they'll have to try and relocate and find a different position, but overall I would say these picks favor the Ice Fishers. Of course, they still have that money advantage. They can buy into next round, so I don't think they care too much overall. Sia though has to be careful. This dimensional drift will spot them out. They have to teleport wherever their teleport is, all the way back towards the B site, and it's going to be a free A site now for the Ice Fishers. As Vinyls, what are you doing? Just pops out right in front of Sia, and that opens up an opportunity here, but should get traded back by Spirit, and they do the same thing. Yours just love not getting themselves clear of danger, and that should give an opportunity again for the Ice Fishers to win that round ultimately, as it looks like Divination are going to be trying to attack now onto this site. Of course, very nice positions held. They are a very big team. Positions held overall in hookah, as Tub will get spotted out first. Taco will be able to find another, but it is only 2 against 3. This round ultimately will go to the Ice Fishers. Janto has to have something out of nothing. Will find a pretty ass smoke. Will just be able to get peeked around it, and will follow Spirit. A very nice round from Spirit overall, and they're able to find this one. 12-4-1 is Spirit, currently leading this game, as Ice Fishers go up 6-3. What can Divination cook up now? They've been really good when their weapons have been a bit weaker overall than the Ice Fishers, so we'll see if they can find anything here. Only 1 ultimate to both of these teams' name, but the ultimates definitely favor this Ice Fishers team overall. Jacktron 1 off of that Annihilation again, and 2 off for Spirit for that Armageddon. 2 ultimates that they have been able to use to amazing succession thus far. Taco Muncher and Tub looking to make some noise here. Will get shot a bit, but it will not result in a kill, as this Judge can potentially find some huge impact in this round. Have to drink every once in a while, guys. As we're going to get into this one, can Tub hold this off with the hookah position? Has the Judge, will be able to find 2. Can you find a third? You will not, but Taco Muncher says, I will get the last one. Vinyls gets taken down as well, and it's all up to Aberrated. They know exactly where this fade is. You cannot escape Divination in this round. But can you find something to go along with those picks? That clone will say, howdy doody. You are not gonna be able to find me here, aberrated, alone and afraid. The bottom frag of this game thus far. I mean, it is a rough one. Sia gonna be looking for the pick, will get taken down, but with how these players are currently positioned here in Hookah, surely this high-ish low can find the pick. Taco Muncher and Tub, howdy doody. What a round from you guys, holding off Hookah. And that will get Divination to another good standing in this game. If you can make this a 7-5 maybe, or 6-6, I think you'll take that every step of the way. As you can see the economy now, the Ice Fishers, their economy is not as good as you used to see it. They used to be able to buy into every single round. Suddenly, they can't buy into the next one fully, at least. If they lose it, they need some help from their players, and they have 3 ultimates to use. You really have to be careful here. If you are on the side of Divination, you've seen how good the ultimate usage from the Ice Fishers has been throughout this match so far, so very intrigued to see if they can get that done. Tub here with the Outlaw could potentially find these players full armor, though, so you have to hit that headshot if you want the kill. As Sia able to find Jacktron on the other side of the map, pushes all the way up through showers. My apologies for not catching that, but that's a huge pick to start this off, as this time Tejo is going to be used to push these players out through Hookahs. They're going to be pushing. Finals finds the first pick. Darktide able to find another, and it's going to be a 4 versus 3 now, still favoring Divination. I mean, they're just playing so well thus far. Sia, do you go through this teleport? I don't think you do. You have so much positioning that you can use against this attack that is really desperate to find anything in these rounds. You can just see that they are struggling with these little flanks that's doing. And I know Sia's flanks haven't really been working the last couple, but it definitely worked there, as Darky Tide and Sia are in the perfect position here for this Crunch-a-rooney. They know these players are here, and Spirit is first on the chopping block. We'll find another as Darky Tide, and it's all up to River this time around. And suddenly again, Divination are looking to take these rounds. They don't care how the buys are looking. They don't care how the ultimates are currently looking. They really like their odds. It's going to be a 1 versus 3. River with a crazy shot. I mean, that was a flick and a half. Ew. Darktide agrees, but will be finished off by Janto. Either way, what the hell was that? And we're getting our first timeout of the game in the last round of the first half. It's really hot in my room, but I don't want to turn on my fan because I know it'll pick up on the mic. So I'm just sweating now. Either way, I mean, a very good first half from really both these teams. Of course, we've seen Ice Fishers definitely let go in the last couple rounds, and we're really seeing Divination be able to play to their strengths and really actually attacking the weaknesses that we've so far seen from the Ice Fishers with these slow flanks that we did see earlier in the map. Like in round number 2, they won that round. They got themselves ahead because of these slow flanks, and I'm really impressed with how they've been able to do it in the last couple of rounds. Of course, I didn't catch Sia's kill in the last round, but that was the reason. Ultimately, they were able to find it. It really hurts the attack because they need that player to play slowly towards A, and when they're gone, I mean, they're just kind of stuck on the B site. They have to force it, but when they're not able to get through, I mean, Divination just shut them down completely from every single side, and now that started another slow flank that slowly turned into a double kill, into a triple kill, and it was just a very nice round overall. But we really need to see how Ice Fishers will play into this last one. Of course, this is the last round of this half. 3 ultimates for Ice Fishers, 2 for Divination. To see it in the Showers position, the pivotal player for the Divination team. If you want to win this round, you need Sia to stay alive. You need them to be able to find these types of picks, as the Haunt will be thrown in. Sia has to be careful. Will look for the fight anyway. Will get taken down. Aberrated should be able to find that gun upgrade. That's absolutely massive for the Ice Fishers. They still have those 3 ultimates. They can use them to absolute perfection, as Jacktron will meet some new friends towards this B long position. On the other side, though, we'll see how everything goes as Jacktron jump peeks. You are gonzo, and another slow flank just works so well for Divination, as the Armageddon will be used. Will force Takamenter into a fight. They will be able to find all of them for the most part, because all that lives is aberrated in a 1 versus 2. Knows that a teleport just came through. Will be able to go towards this B site, but with how they're playing it, it's going to be way too slow. And surely Darky's able to get there first, but I believe they're too scared because no one can actually hear which site they're at. This teleport, though, from Tub is extremely interesting. They have not heard this this spike planted thus far, so Tub just has to kind of stay in there and wait for it to be planted now because you have no idea where it is, but actually just going to look to peek it out anyway. Very risky plays from both these players, but Aberrated has to commit now, hoping that no one is on this A site will be correct. But how fast can Darky get over? Because they know Aber has to actually stay, and yeah, will be taken down. It is a 6-6 half, very well played, and these slow flanks just work out so well. Jacktron getting taken down behind the play again, or not again, but one of the Ice Fishers players getting taken down behind the play again really favors how they want to play the round, and they're able to capitalize. It is 6-6 going to this next half. This pistol means everything. It is a 1st to 7 essentially. Who can find this pistol round to give their team the up and up? I hope everyone's doing good in the chat tonight. I had a little dumb, or not even the dumb thing, but I had a map thing in the top right. So if anyone ever wonders about maps, I don't know if you've seen that yet. I don't know if it needs to be bigger or smaller, but I did add that. I might edit it to where I show who won each map, but I might not do that as well. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, a very nice half from both these teams. Divination coming in with all the momentum, though. Darky going to be looking for a fight. Will be able to kill Vinyls off rip. What a confidence play. And now this defense has to try and defend against 5 players here of Divination. These players in showers have to be careful, though, as they're going to be pushed. Jacktron will be able to find one. Taco Muncher will be able to get the trade right back. His fight should be happening everywhere. They won't be worrying about them before they know that there is more players towards that area. Sia should be taken down as well. What else can they find as River will be able to find another one? Only 2 players now is Tub and is Jenko to try and win this round here. Of course, they are playing this very simple setup. They will need to peek this, though, but Aberrated will be able to find another and will find a third. Ice Fishers win their 2nd pistol round of the series and 2nd of this map. Can they turn it into more, though, and not get thriftied like we saw last time around? That's a lot of water to solo cast. It's weird. As we're going to head to this next round, hopefully we see this defense play a bit better than last time when they had the weapon advantage, so they don't get the quote-unquote Rhodes curse. That really hasn't happened in this season thus far, but you really never know what can sneak up on you if you're not careful. As we're going to head to this next round, that attack has 4 players towards the B site. Of course, only with pistols, as the attack, or the defense, have 2 to defend for now. The Deadlock utility will be used early, so won't be able to find too much in that regard at the current moment. Slowly, though, they're making their way up. Vinyl spot towards that area. Waylay making some noise as well, but nothing will be committed to thus far, as just more annoyance everywhere is really to put it. But Darky tied with a beautiful shot. Will be able to open it up. Spirit, though, will trade it right back on the CS, so everything is set in stone still to be a nothing. Haunt will be used. Darky will know that there is knowledge, will be shot down a decent margin, but still no kill just yet. Vinyls will whip both shots, and what pistol usage right now from Darky is really setting a stone what could potentially happen. Wants to really pick up that gun upgrade, though. Will have to be forced back. What can you find in this round? We know Spirit really wants to find this pick. Will be able to find it. Aberrated finds one of the row, and as this flank here from Tub is not going to find anything just yet. Can you potentially find it, though? As Aberrated will be able to find one. Tub should be able to find another, but with no weaponry and with the bomb just being stuck, it is going to be an Ice Fishers round win with a triple on Spirit's belt. 16, 8, and 3 with a 2.0 KD. Aberrated picks up the Nightfall as well. It might have been an expensive round, but overall, they get that round win, and they're going to have potential to turn it into more on the bonus. But we'll see how Divination will be able to conquer their demons, because they need to get back in this game. They've been very good on the comebacks thus far, but can they do it again as the pings are heading towards the B site, but I don't really see them going there. Three players of Hookah just sitting here for Ice Fishers. We do hear that Outlaw used from Vinyls won't be able to find a kill. Be careful, Sia. You're in no man's land right here. Has to teleport away. So the three players for the Ice Fishers won't be able to find a pick thus far. But Darky Tide wants to find some on this drop down. It is a very good opportunity to do so if you can hear them coming. Of course, there's some deadlock utility too. You have to kind of worry about. Jacktron will get taken down. The stun will hit, but it just won't matter whatsoever just yet. This flank here from Sia will be able to find another, and it's a 5 versus 2. Vinyls looking for a pick, but it is all Joe for this bonus round. We'll find almost absolutely nothing. Of course, there is damage on the Darky Tide. Can Aberrate find one? Just because, why not? But with this slow flank here from Tub, this round is essentially over. Taco Muncher makes it a flawless 14-9-1 now for Darky Tide. That's like quite a good couple rounds in general, and that's really showing up to get the team back in this game. Now that they have 5 weapons coming into this next round, this is anyone's game really, and you have to be careful here because, of course, Aberrated still has that Nightfall, but Taco Muncher only 1 off of their Nightfall as well, so this could be a bit of a fade battle if this round does go according to plan. How dare I be blamed if IF don't win? As Vinyls looking to attack this defense position. Darky Tide has been really good in these ones, though. You really have to be careful in these positions. Taco Muncher still in showers, has the bomb in their pocket. Only 1 player of Ice Fishers is towards that B site. You really have to be careful here if you are the Ice Fishers. Only has... I feel like I'm saying Ice Fishers too much. Whatever. We'll see how the attack looks to play into this round. Divination really want to try and find another round to tie this one up, as the smokes are going to be used towards the B. This bomb will slowly be implemented towards here as well. Aberrate, though, just holding his Nightfall, waiting for the actual hit to happen on the other side of the map. Tub gonna challenge River, will get taken down, and that will actually have to activate this attack. They can't rotate over the BA anymore like their original plan. This Nightfall should be able to hit quite a few members. Of course, Taco has one of their own now. This is gonna be a very interesting duel, because right when you plant here, right when it gets planted, you need to throw it right back out, because people are gonna be flooding in left and right. Nightfall will hit. Vinyls will be able to find one. Can you find anything else? They're just gonna be pushing the site. Who can find these picks? Jacktron finds another, and it's all going in Ice Fisher's direction. Beautiful Nightfall, able to win this round. Essentially, Vinyls will pick up that final 9-7. 3 of the last 4. Ice Fishers regain a 2-round lead, and they are looking strong. Aberrated really putting on that pressure with that ultimate. 14-8-7. A flawless round right back for Ice Fishers. What can Divination do to get back here? As we head to this next round here, the only ultimate available will be for Darky Tide. That Convergent Pass can be used to a great affection, especially towards a site where they know Ice Fishers stack quite a bit of members too. As we'll see them want to attack River, gonna jump peek, will be spotted by a few, so they know this information is here. Darky Tide gonna look to jump onto this site. Jacktron should be able to find this pick and will. Can you find anything else though? It's in stuck. We'll throw the cage out, so we'll force a few members. Tub will almost mess up there as River finds 2 of their own. Divination is in a rough spot as Tub gets taken down by Vinyls on the flank. Sia finds 1 of their own. Of course, this teleport now makes it a very interesting position. Of course, Ice Fishers don't know exactly where Yoru is, but they know where they are now. Vinyls looking for the peak. Spirit now in heaven, hopefully will be able to find the pick for the team where they can make it very interesting. Vinyl's going to swap over to the left side. Abra going to spot themselves out with the dog and will finish this round off. It is 10-7, and Ice Fishers are firing on all cylinders, even when the trades sometimes go towards Divination's way. We're just seeing IF be able to fight back, and that's exactly what they did. Of course, this is their map pick, so overall you really can't be too surprised, I guess, in that regard. But either way, I mean, we need to see that fight back that has happened time and time again. Slowly though, we will need to see what Divination can do. We have seen them really be able to prepare these rounds quite good on their attack, but can they do it again on defense? Aberrated left alone here towards this A site. 4 members of the defense with all the weaponry, with all the money, are towards B as they're going to slow push out. They're going to look for these slow flanks. Abra going to be left alone, and this Dimensional Drift will be able to attack this site. What can they do as this huge flank is going to be able to come through? But they have Buckies. They have these very interesting weaponry to really be able to fight this off. Of course, they haven't come out just yet, so we'll see how they want to play it. River will jump spot. There's just going to be a lot of action in every single position. Annihilation, I believe, was used. We'll be able to find one, but I mean, a lot of these members are about to die. Sia should fall here. It's going to be a 1 or 3 versus 5 overall. What can they do? Because, of course, 3 sheriffs is a rough position to be on. 5 weapons, though, for the defense. They have all the ultimates as well. I mean, you could count your chickens, because this round might as well already be over unless there's a hero looking to make a play happen. And I believe that's just nailed in the coffin. Vinyl's going to actually invest the Dimensional Drift into this one. Jacktron, though, on this flank, will get some knowledge here that there is players towards this type of area. Janko is going to get timing out of their lives. Unfortunate for them, and it's all up to Tub. And rub-a-dub-dub, you are not winning this round, Tub. It is a flawless again for Ice Fishers, 11-7. I mean, they're looking so good. 16-8-7, 16-9-4, 14-15-9 is, it's okay. But River, 11 assists of their own. I mean, it is looking like a very nice game for them. If they can close this out, of course, because it is not over. Even though you won 5 of the last 6, we will see how they can get back into this one. Either way, we're going to head into this next round here. What can Divination do? They're 1 round away from being at a match point deficit, I guess you could say. But we'll see what Ice Fishers elect to do on their defense again. Jacktron looking to put some noise down and tagging Darky quite a bit, as these players are going to look to actually push out of the smoke. Will force Sia to actually push back, but they know exactly where Sia is still stuck in this position. Will need some help. Will fall, but on the other side of the map, Jacktron gonna get some help of their own and will push Showers to find a double kill. Now Darky Tide is left all alone with Janto, and this round is falling apart again for the Divination team, as Finals will find a lot of damage onto Janto. It won't be a kill just yet, though, as River looking to try potentially fight back. We'll actually step back because they're just going to play smart. We're like, we don't need to fight this. It doesn't need to be a 2 versus 3, and we'll leave it back to a 2v4. Of course, River still has that orbital strike, still has that molly as well. I mean, everything is in the hands of the Ice Fishers. 10 HP and a dream for Janto. Darky looking to just bait out some shots, won't be able to find anything. Guided salvos won't be able to find much of anything either. Spirit kind of yearning to try and find this type of peak right here. Darky will get spotted, will fall, and Spirit will finish it off. It's another clean round here for the side of the Ice Fishers, and they are looking to close out map 1. It is match point, as their money is looking juicy and the enemies is looking rough. The only redeeming quality right now in Divination's team is that they have those ultimates available that they can potentially play into, but you have to get to a scenario to really be able to do that.
Sound sensor up.
We have 5 players now of the attack. No goofy stuff going to be happening in this round. They're all just going to try to attack this A site is slowly. They're going to make their way up through short, through showers. Convergent pass will be used. We'll see if they can use it to succession, though. Orbital Strike should be able to find a pick. Darky Tide won't be able to find that much room, but Sia and Taco will be able to trade it right back. They'll actually find the player advantage for the first time in so long. But will that be enough? The Viper's Pit will be put down, so they have that going for them as well. Vinyls, though, can you find this pick on the Jenko? That could be absolutely huge, but you're not going to clear it out, and Jenko will be able to find it, and it's a very nice round here from Divination. They have to use a lot of ultimates to do it, but finally, they can get around on the board and potentially give their team some life. But Ice Fishers, they're not done yet. They still have 2 ultimates in their pocket, and you just used all of yours. Of course, you potentially got that momentum switch. Can you do it again? Can you find another round? Because you need a savior for your team. I'm really looking at Darky and Sia to really put their team on the map. They need someone to clutch these rounds out. They need someone to find these early picks, because Ice Fishers are not going to hold back. So we get into potential last round of this half and of this map. It looks like they're going to be looking to attack this A site again. It went really well, but Vinyl's able to open up the kills. A huge pick for the Ice Fishers. Aberrated just looking for some spam, but won't be able to find any kills just yet. Darky has to be very careful here. We'll be able to find the site. Is Janto will be able to find a huge pick on the Vinyls on Heaven. That's an absolute massive pick. Armageddon will be used. Taco will be able to just push right out. Aberrated looking to get some help here to attack this U-Haul position. A lot of players are here. They know that's most likely someone directly right. We'll be able to tag both of them. Won't be able to find the pick, though. That's absolutely massive there for Divination. As this flank from Jacktron hopefully can potentially find one. We'll be able to actually squander them out. Finds one. River with a double in this round. Should go to the Ice Fishers unless Taco finds a miracle play. No, it is over. Spirit clutches this round out. So close to a crazy play from Taco. Ice Fishers take map number 1 against Divination, as we're going to head to map number 2 of Ascent, which is Divination's map pick. Either way, I mean, that could have been a clutch of a lifetime, and I even messed up the call anyway. But thank you all for watching. We'll get right back to you in 5 minutes. I mean, that was a crazy one. We'll see if I have a codecaster by then, because my voice hurts. Anyway, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to Boba Bash week number 3, map number 2 of the series between two undefeated teams. It is Divination versus Ice Fishers. In the last map, we saw quite a close first half, but then Ice Fishers really put on the damage and were able to win that one out 13 to 8. I'm Rhodes, joined with the leader of the organization of Boba Bash for the stream, and we'll see how this ultimately goes, because if Ice Fishers win this, they are going to be the lone undefeated team in group number 1. Grinjan, I know you weren't able to watch too much of that first map, but how are you heading into this map?
I watched the end of the last map and I saw that Divination almost pulled through. They almost came back. It was just a 1v1 at the end. I'm like, okay, I need to watch this next map. I need to be here. I need to be present in watching this Ascent map. And looking at these comps, I mean, the basic comp on the left, I see that everywhere. But the Vice? I don't know about that, because I don't see it. But obviously people have an idea of their own play style, so I'll trust them. And I hope it just goes well for them.
Yeah, and I mean, we're getting that Waylay too. I feel like we've seen this comp slowly kind of coming up a bit, especially with, of course, Boba. They love their Waylay on Ascent.
Yes.
So, but something that's special, we also have that Neon as well. So a bit of a double duelist here onto Ascent, which will be very intriguing overall. And then, like you said, on the other side, boring. We have Jet. We have
whoa! I didn't say it was boring.
I said it was boring.
Traditional.
I like the fun stuff here on the side of Ice Fishers overall, but yeah.
Neon is crazy. I'm excited to see a Neon.
I don't remember the last time I've seen a Neon on Ascent in general, but hey, you never know. They are the team that has that map victory coming into this next round. As I need to switch things. I forgot. Alright, we're in the actual thing now. Anyway, we get into this map right here. The attack, of course, is going to be Ice Fishers in the red, and the green is going to be the Divination team that need a map victory here. They bring us to Corrode. 4 players here on the side of Ice Fishers are going to look to try to attack the defense, but they have some sheriffs ready to go, but they have yet to be able to win a pistol in general. Divination went down 0-2 in the pistols, and they're going to look to fight Sia. What can you do in this round? Gonna just go heads first. We'll be able to find the first pick. Can you find anything else? You won't for now, but a very nice starting play for them. Can they find anything? As the Ice Fishers are now very scared to even move past, as slowly aberrated will hopefully be able to find a pick of their own. As look, these players making their way up through mid. We'll be able to find a timing. We'll be able to find one. Can you find anything else? Is Tub not paying attention enough? River getting peeked as well. Will fall. Dako Muncher will be able to find another of their own. It's going to be a 2 versus 4. Make it a 1 versus 4. All alone now is Jacktron. It's finally a pistol round is won for Divination.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So defense deciding, fuck it, we're going to take some space, push out mid, and it just worked out in their favor. I love it. Yes.
Yeah, in that first map, we saw Divination do that a lot, and that was like their main strong point on their defense of how they were able to make it a 6-6 half, especially when they went down in many rounds, especially losing that second round, thriftying Ice Fishers out. So we'll see if they can make that use of to their advantage heading into this next round here, where they have that weaponry upgrade. We haven't seen them like this just yet, so hopefully they don't do what Ice Fishers did in that first map, as Vinyl's looking to make some space up, as Tub will find a huge pick through that wall, and that surely will set this team up for greatness for the rest of the round. It's going to be a 5 versus 4.
Everyone's waiting at main, trying to see if something... Oh my gosh, Tub, get that kill. And they're still waiting. Hopefully someone pushes out so that they could get a kill maybe. But it's a bit slow right now.
100%. And they're just trying to find their time to really be able to push the site. But look how many players here for the Divination team. I mean, there's no hope in this round, especially with that smoke being so poor. I mean, they can see these players through it. And Darky will just say, hey, open fire. This outlaw surely should be able to find Vinyl if he so wants to peek. A headshot to boot, because why not at the end of the day? Aberrate, of course, still 1 HP. I mean, this round is completely over. Darky will find another. Some damage onto Sia, but... Oh, will actually be able to find a pick as Aberrate, but surely will fall. Nice round overall, and they keep most of their weaponry and HP for the most part, and they will make it 2-0, and that's a great start on their map pick.
Divination being able to push out again. Like they know when to push out of mid. They don't just push out all willy-nilly. They push out when they're confident that they could catch the enemy team, the Ice Fishers, off guard, and very smart of them.
Oh, I love how Bonnie
love
called you John Boba.
John Boba? Excuse me? What
we
is...
so we head to this next round where it looks like the Ice Fishers are going to try to go towards this A site again. Sia with this Outlaw looking to push out of the smoke. Will not get taken down somehow, but Taco Muncher in a very good position. Will be able to get one straight for them. River gets taken down as well. It's a double for Taco Muncher. Had a very decent map last time around for Divination. One of the bright spots overall for that map. So a very nice round to start off to, and this could be a potential bonus. This is getting dicey for the Ice Fishers.
And they're starting to split up right now, but they tried something new. They tried to do a little split towards A, but it didn't work out for them. And look at it again. Divination pushing out mid, trying to take the space that they just got from killing 2 of the Ice Fisher players. And they're just going to continue to take that space.
You can see how hungry they are. They want to try and find these potential final picks because they know they are in their spawn because they have everywhere around the map completely neutralized. That dart won't be able to find any information at all. We'll see if Vinyls can find a few picks here as they are slowly being maneuvered upon the other side of the map. Darky's going to have a fight with Spirit. Will get taken down as Tub able to find another for themselves. Jacktron needs to be able to find Tub. Will be able to find another as Spirit will be able to find one of their own. But I mean, this round is over. Even though they lost a lot of players, I feel like it still very much favors this Divination team.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was Divination's bonus round, right? And they won the map. They won the round, so now they're just going to be up in guns. And Ice Fisher's going to be struggling a little bit with that economy. And there it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone probably expected a timeout coming out here. No timeouts from Divination in general. It's been all Ice Fishers really trying to lock down these strats. But like you said, I mean, they're just slowly pushing out. And when they had that player advantage, they took so much control of the map that really just bled Ice Fishers in that round. And there's just no comeback really available.
Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes when you're on defense and you get the first few picks, usually people or teams, they decide to back off. You have numbers, play it safe. But no, Divination, they want to risk it. They want to be like, we're taking the space, we're keeping the space, and we're going to make sure that we win out the round.
Yeah, I said this last time around when I was talking about Divination of who I'm really looking to step up, and it was Sia. Had a bit of a rocky game overall last game, but starting off here 4-0 on the Jet is definitely something to really look towards too. Has that Outlaw still in their hands and has money for an Operator, which we can really assume will be bought after this round they die, or maybe they force up now. But either way, a very good econ position, very much favoring because of that bonus round win for Divination, as they're going to look to try and make it 4-0. We really see the defense moving around the map, the coach really calling for them to try and play to their strengths a bit more, and we'll see if they can get it done this time. So their economy is definitely not as good as Divination's. Their armor has seen some better days, as Sia now in this position will have to shoot the drone, so won't be able to find any kills thus far, but have to be careful here. Will get shot through the wall a bit, but won't find too much damage. But who can find this first blood? It's gonna be huge. A very nice kill there from Jacktron. Sees the arm, and that will set them up nicely. Finally, Ice Fishers get off to a start they want. Taco Muncher has to be careful here. Is going to be pushed in this position. Jacktron with a very nice kill leaves Dark Tide all alone. Spirit finds Tub in their spawn as well. I mean, this is a round that they desperately needed. The coach cooked something, that is for sure, as I don't see Darky living this one at all. Surely Janto will be able to find one. They will, but I mean, it is just nothing really for this round. Has to save, and a very nice one here for a fight back in general from Ice Fishers.
Let's see. I mean, his economy is up. Is it better to save this gun, or would it be better to just run in there, try and take some people out, play your exits? I mean, he's trying to play the exits. Never mind. He was.
I think for the case of since you have full armor, I think you can really just save. If your armor was damaged, just go for it. It doesn't matter anymore. But since you do have full armor, you don't really have to risk anything. You can just save, just keep it, and you'll have positive economy over if you didn't have that half armor and you had to buy up in the next round. So I think it's fine overall. But we will see how the team plays. Of course, you do lose that ultimate orb, but I mean, they're on defense for now. I mean, yes, actually, the no command is very useful, but it's fine overall. And there we go.
The first lost point. Yep.
The operator is going to be bought here for Sia. Like I did say, but I mean, everyone can guess that. It's not rocket science at all. So, as you may know, Cringent, I'm an op hater, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be keeping very close watch since I have all the power. I can choose who we see. Sia, what are you going to do with this weapon? You better not get one shot, or I am going to be screaming. As we head into this round here, we'll actually have players going towards them, so this jet might actually be able to find some value, but of course this drone, gonna be a bastard, will bait it out by Darky Tide, so that should be huge. That could give false insurance here for Ice Fishers. They have to be very careful, but of course they have that knowledge. Of course, they can 99% guess that this jet is potentially towards this area, is aberrated, is in a very good spot to potentially stifle out this op in a late potential lurk. Either way, Ice Fishers are heading to the other side of the map. A very good paranoia, but Sia, are you going to be paying attention to this? Can you find the shot? No! The op will find nothing, and I continue to tell everybody, do not buy this weapon, as it looks like the Ice Fishers are going to go towards the A site. Janto is going to be taken down as well, and it is going to be a rush time here for Divination as a very nice nano gonna just completely take these players off from the retake that they wanted to do. River gonna be able to spot out these players, will be able to find one. Tub will find another, but it doesn't matter. River, a triple kill on the round and will be finished off. Ladies and gentlemen, do not buy the operator for the love of God.
Wow, keeping the vice there with Ice Fishers, that was a great idea. Having the entire team make all that noise and then leave, but we have a timeout from Divination right now, but yeah, the Ice Fishers, they had an amazing idea keeping the vice there, and it really hurt our jet who bought the op and decided to push out with the op.
Yeah, and you could see Sia had an idea that there could be a player there, but you're an operator pushing that position from point blank, like, very rough position overall, and just takes advantage, was aberrated, and the rest of the team pushing onto the A site was really well done. They got the nanoswarms down while the wall was going, so the defenders couldn't push back into that site till it was too late, and it was just a really good crunch, and River finally being able to pick up some kills on the board as well, so some more motivation over on the side of Ice Fishers. So we'll see how this defense plays, because I don't think the coach liked how that op peaked out at all, and I would not be surprised if that was the reason why the timeout was really called.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yes, we love a spinning knife.
Yeah, I'm just kind of mesmerized by that. That's why I haven't changed off that.
I was
POV.
getting distracted.
I was just staring at it while I was yapping. I'm like, ooh, spinning knife.
I'm surprised no one bought the Odin, to be honest. I know a lot of the teams in this league love buying the Odin, the Ares.
Yeah, we have an Ares from Darky, but that's about all we're getting for now. Is look at what Divination is doing. They're getting super aggressive, but this Vice Util could really stifle this team potentially. Is even Sia is peeking up the other side, finds a lot of room up through mid. Is Jacktron really going to be paying attention towards this? They should have this info that there is potential for these players to be super far up. River going to be looking for the fight. Oh my god, what a kill from Sia, and we'll say good night to the Omen, and that will mean no smokes for this round here for the Ice Fishers. It's
going to be very hard to take any executive positions, trying to push onto a specific chokehold without those smokes, and boom, Waylay gets one.
Absolutely massive. Taco Muncher going to be potentially looking to fight Vinyls here. This could decide the round. Very nice spray, and will take them down super low, and will force Vinyls to go get that bomb and go to the other side of the map, where this final hit looks to be coming in from is Tub on this A site right now. Is the only defender that can defend this. We'll see how they will ultimately play it. A lot of ultimates on the board here to really play themselves. The convergent pass will be used. Tub stuck in hell. We'll need a lot of help as Aberrate actually through mid. We'll find Darky Tide. That's a huge pick. It will make the player advantage for them, but Tub still in hell, finds Spirit. The bomb is going to be down for now. Vinyls will get taken down. Tub finds a triple on the Jacktron, and suddenly it's all Aberrate to try and play into this round, but Tub won't be able to find the last pick. It was Taco Muncher. The hell position here from the Sentinel just really popped off.
The Sentinel was so patient. They got ulted by the Waylay and decided, I'm not going to do anything about it. If they clear me, they clear me. But they didn't, and that hurt Ice Fishers in the long run because Tug managed to get 3 there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they need to get back into this, because you do feel it kind of slipping. And now that they're able to get back into it, we'll see how they can play into this next round. The timeouts are really helping these teams so far. I don't know if it's because the timeouts or not, but they definitely have a good percentage now for these timeout wins, as it looks like they're going to be looking to attack fast towards this B site. Sia has been very good in these ones, but is 4 players. Will spot River, but has to fight with Spirit. All the trades are going to come out and will favor Jacktron, as they'll have to back off now. A 4 versus 2 in this position. It looks like they even want more. They're not that scared. Darky has to be a bit worried because you don't know exactly where these members are. Vinyls, we know you're good for it, but this could be very dangerous. We'll be able to find some shots. We'll be able to find the kill until he does. It's a double for Vinyls, and it is suddenly a 2 versus 5. Very risky plays are favoring Ice Fishers in this round. We are gonna continue here. It is a 2 versus 5, and it looks like they are just gonna be saving. They don't have much money. They have full weaponry and armor, so not really much you can do. Janto will be able to keep that full utility, and I assume my co-caster muted their mic. That's why they weren't talking. As this round is over.
I will explain. I was very in awe of what was going on. Ice Fishers just completely dominated the B site, and they just started rummaging around the entire map. While Divination, they just decided to take a step back, save their guns. And I was just watching. I completely forgot I was casting.
You're immersed, you know?
I was in awe. Yeah, it was beautiful. Honestly, they just destroyed this round. And I
just
don't
like
know.
my Psyduck logo I envisioned you with, you know?
Yes, exactly. And honestly, I think this happened because, I mean, it helped Divination in the first couple rounds. They decided to push out, take that space, but now it's starting to hurt them because Ice Fishers is understanding that, hey, Divination is trying to take the space, and we should just wait for them, see what they do first. And they keep trying to push out, and it's hurting them.
Yeah, for sure. And we have seen it be to success, but in the last couple, it has not been. And it's going to be a very interesting round, though, because there's potentially 8 ultimates going to be on the field at once. But it looks like we're going to be getting another fight, something that we should be criticizing a bit more. But we'll see how it works to see it in a very nice position. Very good paranoia, and we'll be able to find the kill on the Jacktron. One of the 2 duelists are going to be gone as they're just looking for more picks. Seal will be able to find another, and Spirit falls. So, hey, we did say it might not work that well, but it works out this time around. A 4 versus 3 as we need to see Ice Fishers fall back or fight back into this round. Sia still alive. The Steel Garden will be used as the knives will be traded back here for Sia. So a free C set or free B site, but how will Divination look to retake it?
Yep, they have all 4 players already at these choke points trying to come in, and Ice Fishers doesn't have main space. All they have is sight, so they're stuck. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, you called it, and they're stuck. They try and push out, but they can't do anything. I mean, that was as clean as you can do it. They didn't invest any ultimates besides that Blade Storm in this round, and that's a huge advantage that they're able to pick up. It's 5-3.
Remind me again what happened in the first map. How did you said Divination was pushing out during the defense as well?
Yeah, they really like to slow flank, and they actually found a eco round in round number 2 when Ice Fishers won the pistol. Tub just pushed all the way around B site and just found a double kill with the Sheriff and really opened that. And
wow,
you can kind of see the same ideas here on Ascent, because they are somewhat similar maps in the sense of people like to go for these slow flanks, and you can really see how it can Like, obviously, it wasn't really that in the last couple rounds where they're just trying to fight in Garage, but they really like to go for these plays, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But last round, it worked very nicely for them.
Seems like they're gonna do it again here too.
Potentially. They might be addicted.
Oh, that is wall bangable.
That's good to know.
Nice to know.
Very slow round, though. You can see the bomb just in the spawn of the attack. Ice Fishers really don't want to commit to anything until they find some sort of pick, but we know exactly what Sia is here to do right now. Have to be a bit worried, though. You can't get picked off because you are one of those main contributors here. Is a very big paranoia from Taco Muncher. Will force these players off that position. The dart won't be able to find anything, but Taco Muncher is looking for the fight. Can you find it? Jacktron finds a bit of damage, but no kill just yet. Will get caught in the reload, but is it enough? Darky, can you find the pick on the Jacktron? Will be able to find it, but it gets traded right back. Not the positional advantage that you really wanted, and now it's a free A site here for the Ice Fishers as the bomb will be picked up. But will they be able to get on before the rotates come?
Yeah, KJ just heard someone running up cat and decided to push all our mollies on to the... Oh my gosh, sorry. An exec is occurring while I'm speaking.
I don't see any kills just yet as River will find Tub. That's a very nice pick, and I hate retaking this A site, especially when you're down members, and I just don't see a way for them to win this one. I mean, this dart won't be actually able to hit anything, but I mean, what can they do as another trade will come about? Janto, a hope and a dream is all you have. This flash gonna go high and wide. River finds that pick. It's another 3K for themselves, and overall, a couple of these rounds in a row have been very clean for either side.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the push out on B main is all like the action that's happening. That's what's gonna dictate who wins the round pretty much. If Ice Fishers take the space and they get the kills, then they will win the round ultimately. Unless, you know, Caster's Curse and everything I say is a lie. But that's what's been happening.
Congratulations, they're about to fine you, but this time around, we're getting action on A, which is something we saw in round number 1. It really worked out for Sia that time. Vinyls, be a bit careful here, will be spotted, so nothing too crazy there at the moment, but once again, we are going to get a slow round where everyone just trying to find the little peeksies. Who can find that opening first blood? We'll never know because all the kills will happen in the span of 10 seconds.
And we're going to have to deal with that. It's going to be a lot at once.
Exactly. A lot of waffling.
I mean, there's 3 ults from Divination here, so they can easily retake a site if they wanted to.
Oh my god, what are we doing?
Except that one is gone. One is gone.
I can't believe Jacktron committed to that, stayed in it as well, able to find that pick, but Taco Muncher now in this position could potentially find a few. Will throw a pot shot, won't be able to find any damage though. Now you're stuck, you have to fight this, and River will be able to find that free pick. Sia now looking for one of their own. I mean, these players need to try and find something, but everyone is just stuck in these positions, and once again, Ice Fishers, they're winning the poke and prod battle.
They were getting crunched in certain positions, Divination, and now 3 of their players are gone, but that first pick really made it for this round.
I feel like that's been like the thing for this map in general thus far, and something you and I have continued to talk about because of it. As we'll see if Sia can fight back in this. We'll be able to open up one onto Jacktron, but it's still a 2 versus 4, making it 2 versus 3. A very nice flash though will mean Aberrated finishes off the Jet, and it's all up to Darky. 3 players essentially at Gen, is spotted out, is taken down. Another 3K for a member of Ice Fishers is Aberrated, able to get on the board this time around. 9-5-2, playing very good on a I mean, both the Sentinels playing very good, but the one on attack able to win that round.
Yeah, and now it's a 5-5 game right now. It's anyone's game at this point.
For sure. But an eco here for the defense will make things very interesting. Look at the ultimates here. Potentially 4 going to come on the board for Divination, and potentially 4 coming on the board for Ice Fishers as well, as only 1 kill really separates this. This could be very intriguing, but something even more intriguing is that there's no splits. There's no shenanigans happening here for the most part. Ice Fishers are mostly going towards this A site with 5 members.
And they're taking it slow, as per usual, making sure that they're clearing their angle, seeing if anyone's gonna peek out. While on the defense side, Divination is taking all that other space.
Yeah, it's going to be a free A site here for the attack. Absolutely no fight whatsoever, but with them having that better weaponry, I mean, this is going to be a rough retake here overall for the side of Divination. They have 3 people on the flank. I mean,
Let's see.
yeah, I mean, there could be something, but we will see. The Hunter's Fury will be able to take out that lockdown, but my question is, what happens to Spirit in this position? What will be taken down? A Hunter's Fury of their own as they're going to look to try and find some kills, but Sia gets taken down as well. Who can find these picks? Steel Garden will also come out because why not? Trades just coming back and forth, and of course it's going to favor the Ice Fishers, but there's still a chance in this round here. Darky Tide will be able to pick up that weapon. 1 HP essentially on both of these members. River only needs a few shots into them, but as the time is ticking, it's looking rough, but Darky's able to find one, but aberrated again with a triple kill. So close in that eco, but it's just not enough.
Last round.
It was so close. 4 ults went off that round. We got 2 of the Sova ults, the KJ ult. Both of the Sentinels used their ults, and honestly, it could have gone to Divination if they played it a little better, but it was very close. It was down to the wire.
Chaos is what these rounds are sometimes. I mean,
Yeah, but
I don't I mean, fair enough though, and we'll see if this goes to 6-6. I went to 6-6 last time, and it was a blowout, or not really blow, but the team that had the map pick definitely played a bit better. As Sia going to potentially try and pick up Vinyls here. They are pushed off of the position slightly, as this Neon needs to find something, but does just get absolutely KO'd. Now on the other side of the map, they're trying to take the space, as Aberray going to be taken out as well. It's a 3 versus 5, and this crunch finally works well here for the side of Divination, as they're just able to find these picks and really destroy that ace split that they're looking to play towards.
There.
and the defense just gave it up. But hey, they're crunching them in every other position. Oh, beautiful shot from Jackson.
There's a chance here, but with the position here from Divination, it's going to be quite hard. They are going to be caught a bit, and it's all up to the Sova now in a 1 versus 2. Will be able to find one, finds both!
Oh my god!
A clutch for Spirit, a player that is looking to take the series MVP and will make it 7-5 in a round that looked so unplayable. They're able to win it out in a 3 versus 5 into a 1 versus 2. Very nice play from that Sova.
Yeah, honestly, when I'm casting, watching, trying to assume what might happen next, I was not expecting to bing bing kill both of them right from main, just peek and decide, you know what, I'm just gonna get my 2k right here and win us the round. And that it was wow.
Yeah, and I mean, Spirit last map as well was absolutely instrumental to their victory on Tejo. Went 19-10-4, and we'll see if they can really pick it up this time, because they are only 6-6-2, but their defense for Sovas can definitely be their better side, as the double duelists are going to look to try and play to their strengths, trying to play aggressive towards B, but everyone essentially is towards mid and A, so nothing too interesting going to happen early in this round again.
Slow and steady wins the race. I mean, the defense is pushing out B, they're clearing that space, getting more info, but it seems like it's going to be an A push.
Looks to be that way, but they will have minus players as Tub gets taken down at mid, as we'll see how these players do. You see the dark coming in, so it should be able to spot a few members. It won't really find much information overall because of no one actually being able to retake, but it's going to be very interesting how everything does go down, and we'll see who can find these picks. Of course, player advantage to the Ice Fishers. Smoke will be replaced. Not my favorite position for the Smoke. They can definitely dive out of that quite easily, as they're going to look to try and get to the site. The very nice dart will be able to spot out a few of these members, but they're just going to go all at once. Who can find these picks, though, is the big question. Darky Tide will be able to find one as they're distracted. We'll be able to find 2 with the right clicks. Very well played. Can you find anything else? It is a very nice round here for Divination, but Jacktron looking to fight right back, but with the low HP, I just don't know if you can do it. What a dink, though, but the time has run out. Darky should be able to finish this round, as this Sova just went nuclear and wins this round here for Divination.
I can never expect what's gonna happen. Every time I watch these games, I'm always in awe. These teams are amazing, and it's just, especially these two teams, having the both wins in the first 2 weeks of this league. This is a great game to watch.
Yeah, 100%. And the winner of this series walks playoffs in general, since there's only 6 teams in a bracket now. If they win 3 maps, they are guaranteed, and that just puts kind of even more pressure on the board for both of them, and we'll see if they can really play into it, as this eco here for Ice Fishers is not going to be very good, it looks like, because of all these guns that is happening, but Vinyl's just distracting them so much. But Tub with the triple says, I don't care that you're dashing around, finds the rest of the team anyway. And in a round that I thought Ice Fishers actually almost had a potential in. I mean, Tub just locks down that area. Could find the rest of these players here. Aberrated hopefully can find Sia and Will, as it is a 1 versus 3. Will have the Guardian, so hey, if we're gonna see a clutch, we might as well see it here. But I really want to see if Tub can find the ace. The first ace of the series could be actually instrumental, especially since they are now on attack, which statistically is not the best side here for the Sentinel, but nope, Janto will take that kill. No aces allowed in this country.
In this country is crazy.
Yeah, it's just, hey, in the last map, it was the same thing. There was a potential ace, and then they said, nah, and then they just took it.
You know what? I would rather get the round win for the team than get an ace. Cause
nicer player than
trying
me.
to win as my team.
I alt F4. I'm like, I don't get those.
Oh.
And I never get those. I alt F4. You have fun. I'm joking. Anyway, Jacktron has to be careful here. He's going to be looking to play the super aggressive play, but the players through mid will be able to spot them out. Vinyls, though, should have this crunch. Actually, Aberrated will be able to find a pick of their own. Darky will fall as well, and this eco round should ideally not go the way here of Divination, as that very fast attack really works out here for the side of the defensive Ice Fishers.
They really just pushed out, got a couple of the Divination players murdered, decimated, killed, destroyed, and now there's 2 left in a 2v5.
And Janto's a bit stuck here. The ball will go down, so we'll be able to potentially push this site, but I mean, it is just absolutely washed here. Aberrated will be able to find 1. Jacktron gets another. A flawless round here. Is we're getting some claps here from Cringer?
Oh, I'm clapping a lot. I don't think you could hear it from my mic most of the time, but I'm just clapping. This is a great game. I feel like I'm just... I love Valorant. I should go and microwave some right now. Add some extra butter, because this is a great game. It's so close. It's 7-8. It's anyone's game still.
Gotta add a popcorn PNG to my side duck PNG I got for you.
Yes. Yes.
As we are gonna head to this next round here. Both teams with full weaponry, looking to try and win this one. Tub trying to get out of dodge because they know how many members are towards this area, as this A site is being absolutely attacked. Has no defenders besides Aberrated, barely near it. The door, of course, will close. It's going to be a 5v5 retake. We'll see how this ultimately does transpire, but Tub has to be a bit careful because is caught in no man's land. They know where this player is. River going to look for the fight. Will get taken down. A very nice pick from Tub, as on the other side of the map, we should start seeing something sort of happen. Gonna just take my eyes off of Tub for now. Sia will be able to find a pick, and Vinyls will eventually find Tub over there. The rotate will happen. Janto will be able to find 1. Spirit gets a trade and suddenly finds a double. The attack has a chance now, but they're going on the flank. Can the defense retake the site properly? Spirit will be able to find 1. Can you find the other? You won't. It's in a clutch now. Vinyls sticking on the site. Gets at the half. Will be able to find the pick and wins this round for the Ice Fishers. How did they manage to do this? What a round from Spirit and Vinyls to clutch this one out for a double for both.
Yeah, KJ was almost very aware that there were 2 coming in from the flank, but Tub came out on the losing side because Leon decided to just decimate him. But they were aware, and I think Tub's little setback kind of helped. Yeah, I'm taking my time. I'm learning how to cast, and I'm doing good. But I just love that KJ just knew Omen was coming from one side, Neon was about to come, and unfortunately, when their team needed help on site, KJ needed to push up and help, but Neon was aware and waiting. Like, I know you're gonna go help your team, so I'm gonna wait for you to push up because my team's doing great without me, and if you want to help your team, you're gonna have to get through me. And KJ couldn't get through.
I mean,
Neon.
in a way as well. I mean, Tub was holding off 2 members and even found one of them. So in a way, you would really hope the people that are on the site are able to close that one out. You saw them go for that flank around and go up through heaven, but they just didn't have the information. Now, and when there's a smoke in front of them, like, what are you supposed to do? You're suddenly just put yourselves in the hands of the defense. Just turn yourselves into the defense, and you somehow have to fight through a smoke, and that is ultimately what ended up happening, and they lost. As here we go again, an operator going to be picked up from Jacktron on the defense here. We'll see how it goes as an eco round for the side of Divination. This turret should be able to spot out Jacktron, so we'll see how ultimately it plays out. We'll be able to find the free, easy pick, so not bad at all. But these sheriffs are going to have a hell of a time trying to attack anywhere around this map.
Especially with that op in hand. I mean, what are you thinking about an op now? They just got a pick.
It's against sheriffs, like, I think, like, my big issue there was, like, Siazop in particular, what they did, they just pushed out in garage alone with no util help and just in short coverage. Like, it is just, that is just not, you know that's not how you play the op. And Spirit knows this is not how you attack this B's site, finds a pick of their own. I mean, these sheriffs are just absolutely doomed. Wall hacking every step of the way. Finals will pick up another, because why not? And should potentially find the finale as Spirits get to triple on the round. Not bad, and they will lose no members, and La Economy should get a bit of a breather, and it is 10-7 now. They have a 3-round lead. We need to see Divination pop right back out here. They have 2 very useful ultimates to use on their attack. Can they use them to their success is the big question, though.
I'm overwhelmed.
Don't
This
worry.
is a crazy game.
Hey, if Divination comes back here, we're going to a map 3, and you can cast even more. Let's go.
I'm excited. Honestly, I am excited to cast more. But Divination really needs to pull through. They have guns now, so hopefully they can make something out of this round.
Let's go to OT just to just to overwhelm you a bit more.
Thank you.
As Tub
Thank
gonna
you.
get caught out here by Vinyls. Unfortunate there, but will not go their favor. Will be traded back by Sia. Sia really needs to show up, and a Jacktron again finds the Jet, says goodnight. This Jet cannot play the game when this operator is around from Jacktron. Darky Kai should be able to find the trade. No! Doesn't find it, pulls the wrong way, and will give an opportunity here for them, as we're going to see Takamuncher use this from the shadows, and the only good use that this ultimate has to plant on this A site, as it's going to be a 3 versus 4. What can this attack do? It's going to be only 2 members, though, on site, which can be a bit spooky. Darky Tide still playing a bit slow towards this cap position here, as Vinyls will be able to attack the site for free. Taco will be able to find one, but is just not enough. It leaves Darky Tide all alone. Needs to play fast, but you don't have time to do that. Spirit will fall. What can the op do? We'll need to pull out the pistol. Probably is Darky looking to clutch this round up. Vinyls, very low HP on their lonesome, gets the bomb to half. Can you win it? Darky with a beautiful clutch in a 1 versus 3. I can't believe Divination won that round, but they did. The operator in a clutch just doesn't work. I'm not going to blame it, though. That was just beautiful there from the Sova.
Yeah, I mean, staying in Cat, waiting patiently, not peeking. They peeked at the perfect time and then decided to go ahead and kill the person with full HP. I mean, that was perfect from Darky Tide here.
Yeah, and I like how Darky could have got that kill earlier in mid onto the Opper, but didn't, and then able to eventually get it on that A site and finish it off the clutch. So, hey, you'll take that as a paranoia. Going to be used early in this round. The lockdown going to get these players out. The Hunter's Fury, of course, will have to get traded out, as it won't actually be able to go all the way. Sia, though, does fall to Spirit. Spirit just has these players' number, as Janto will be able to find a pick of their own. So it's going to be a 4 versus 4 retake. Of course, no ultimates available for either team now, so very intriguing things to happen. The operator for Jacktron really going to struggle in this retake, especially on the B site, hoping to potentially get a gun upgrade for this type of scenario. 2 players in garage, 2 players on site. Potentially, if they can go fast, this could be huge for Ice Fishers to get this timing beautifully done. As we know, Hadarki wants to play out through this. Alone on site is a lot of these players. Can you find these picks? Taco will be able to find one. Many trades coming through. For some reason, ADSs, but who cares? Hunter's Fury will come through. Should find one. Will. And it's all up to Spirit and will fall the tub. The players in garage able to win the round as they win their 2v2 and then finish it off with another 2v2.
Yes. Every time I'm in my comp games, you know, I see that taking this beast site, you really need to have more space than just a site. You really need to keep that garage main space so that you can literally crunch the defensive team when they're trying to take back the site and defuse the ball. And that's what they did here. And it worked in their favor.
100%. Finding these kills and the ultimate's usage to actually be able to take that site too, which is really well played. And I'm really liking how Tub has played in this map in particular. We're starting to see them be able to pop off a bit more, which is exactly what they wanted, as fights are going to happen early in this round. Aberrated going to peek out, and trades are coming back and forth, but they favor Ice Fishers. I mean, I could not catch all of that because what just happened?
I felt like there were 3 kills simultaneously that we could not pick up. But yep, Ice Fishers is up in numbers, but they're staying back because they're up in numbers, but they're a little wary about what's going on. They have no idea where these divination players are.
Yeah, you can really see that they're giving up like the entire map right here, not really showing much. You can see in the back of their spawn, Spirit just jump peeking to see if anyone pushes down mid. They have that help through market, so River is going to be that player to have first dibs on this site. They have 2 smokes to use as well on this peak. Will be able to find the knowledge. Now what happens is they have to go fast. They have to push out the smoke. They do. Now they need to get onto the site. It's going to be a 1 or a 2 versus 3. The drone will come down as well. Who can win this round, though? We have seen so many good things out of Tub in this map thus far, and we have to see it again. River gonna fight and lose. It's a 2 versus 2. Tub continuing their strong streak. Has to be careful, though. Taking those shots to the wall won't perish just yet, as Tub looking to fight in this green box position. Jacktron has to be a bit careful. Will fall, but gets the trade anyway. Tub, can you win this again? For Divination, do you know where Spirit is? You spot it, but Tub wins it again. 10-10. This game is tied.
Oh my gosh, I love my Sentinels. You know, I'm a Sentinel main, so seeing the Sentinels on top, they're making me proud. Shout out to all the Sentinels up there that, you know, get yelled at in their games. You guys are amazing. Tub with this 3K made us proud. Made all the Sentinels mains proud.
Everyone combined proud.
Yes.
Yeah. Tub is top fragging this game right now, 20-12-1 currently, and they're on attack as well. So, I mean, both these Sentinels in general have been very good on that position, as Vinyl's going to be in a very intriguing position. Will somehow stay alive for now, but all the information is going to be gathered here for Divination. We'll see if they continue the fight. I mean, a lot of damage is being done, and they will eventually fall. Taco just continuously fighting that position for some reason. Just had so much confidence, I guess you could say. Oh, I hit the wrong button. My apology. Tub will find Aberrated, though, to tie this one back up. It's a 4v4 retake. No guns, essentially, here for the side of Ice Fishers. We'll see if they can do anything. Tub might have got spotted out there. I'm not exactly sure. We will see ultimately, because they definitely have an inkling that someone could be in this position. Definitely got spotted out this time around. Will most likely fall. A 3 versus 4. Very doable now, I'd say, for the defense to retake the site. The positions, though, are very nicely taken for now. Chanto, I'm really looking at you in this position to peek out late with this Vandal. Not the best smoke, so you potentially see anything as they're going to look to push, but huge wall bangs with that dart will secure this round ideally here for them. Chanto will be able to find one. Jacktron can only find anything, and yeah, this is another round here. It's 4 in a row for Divination, and they're looking to potentially bring us to match point, but 4 ultimates,
Yay.
a timeout, and weaponry are coming on the board here for the side of Ice Fishers.
Yes. Oh. I mean, there were, what, 3 rounds down? 2 rounds down? I can't do my math
They're
right
like
now.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
Three, I think.
and they just kept bringing it back. They brought the heat, and they're back now. And if they win, we're gonna go on to map 3. And yay! I love casting so much. It's so exhilarating to see these teams just destroy each other. I'm half lying because it's so nerve-wracking saying and the wrong thing, but
Saying that monotone too is just so funny.
yeah. So I came from class and I just learned
Bro's
so
already
much
tired.
about yeah. I learned about teaching stuff, not Valorant. But my mind was in this game. Like I wanted to watch the first game, and now I'm here and I can just yap on and on about it. And you guys are gonna hear my yap. Thank you for having me here.
And you can teach. Hey, those teaching skills. You can teach these guys how to play Valorant because you're definitely top of Radiant, right? Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yes. I don't know if
Naturally.
you guys see Cringin on the top 50 leaderboard of Radiant, but I'm there.
You just have to squint your eyes a tiny bit, you know, just
It doesn't say Curry, it says Cringin.
yeah, exactly, yeah. As we're gonna start this round, pot shots going back and forth for both these teams. Vinyl's just gonna look to be a bit of a pest in this garage area. The bomb towards the A site currently for Divination, as we know they just want to find the opening pick. That's been their motto in a lot of these rounds. I feel like that's, I mean, you could say about any team, but we've really seen them fight the pressures. Tub, a huge pick on the Vinyls as I somehow hit the wrong button again. A huge pick on the Vinyls as they're able to find one to start this round off, and that is potentially a death strike for this round. Aberrate has to be the hero as they're going to have a lot of friends coming his way in just a moment. Will be droned out, so most likely has to jump off this position. The drone will not hit its mark though, but it's a 4 versus 5. I don't know exactly what you're going to be able to do with having minus numbers, especially in this type of area. But we will ultimately see a 4v5 retake. Tub looking to try and lurk towards this area, and River doesn't stay, and we'll see if that does affect the rest of this round, as Jacktron should be able to find. No, he falls off the box. That won't be able to find the pick at all. Will be spotted out as well. Oh my god, everything is just getting absolutely eaten right now. Tub should be able to find one. The rest of the team able to find a bit more. Some ultimates used on the other side of the map, but it just doesn't matter. Sia and Taco takes this one down. It is match point in favor of Divination, and they want to bring us to map number 3.
Yes. Honestly, the Tub lurk, that was perfect because his teammates knew that, yeah, I don't need to push this. I don't need to take the fight. I'll wait for that lurk to come in, and then we can crunch on Ice Fishers and just destroy them, and it worked out.
100%, and we need to see if they can close this one out, because like I've said multiple times, this series win clinches playoffs. Of course, it looks like both these teams most likely will go to playoffs, but you never know if you cannot get there in general. As Vinyl's putting it all on the line for this pick and gets dinked the high hell. Will not be able to find that pick, but will stay alive. So I guess it is bittersweet moments there as River going to be holding this market area. Very scared that could get pushed from Pizza, but the bomb will be heading towards the A site for now.
And all of Ice Fishers holding back, waiting patiently, not taking too much space, not trying to do too much. They have a feeling, and because they have 3 stacked A, so let's see what happens here.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be very interesting here. Aberrated going to have first contact. We'll be able to find the first pick. Now 2 more members reside here, and it will fall to River and Aberrated, and suddenly this is a very playable round. Only a 2 versus 4. Of course, the HP is very low on to one of the members of Ice Fishers of Vinyls, but I mean, you have that player advantage. What can you do? Very nice dart. Should be able to find something. As Taco Puncher, what are we doing here?
Oh!
Well, barely die, but we'll follow the Vinyls. Chaos.
I thought Omen was gonna get that kill, and I was just gonna... Wow, but I'm glad that Waylay, the Jacktron here, decided to lock it and finish off the Omen, and that was ulted.
Yeah, that is spicy, I guess you could say, but we are going to the final round of the regulation half. 3 ultimates on the board for both teams, so this is really anyone's. Of course, it is 2.5 because who really counts the Omen ult? But either way, I mean, this can decide everything. If Vinyls does what I think they're about to do, this could decide the entire round and game. Oh! Stays alive, barely. But this time, won't get put on 1 HP at least.
And they have the Omen inserted. Who's our Omen over here? Nope. Yep.
River, yep.
Taco Muncher. Inserted all the way in spawn. Seeing if anyone's gonna push out A main, and nothing happens. So they're gonna take that space over there.
Tub versus Jacktron here could decide the round. Both these players in a very peculiar position, but ultimately will fall off. Jacktron, are you actually going to peek out of this? This could be extremely crazy considering what we have seen from Tub thus far. As this one smoke will fall, the second one not yet, but they will be able to hear this orb, and it looks like an A hit is going to be coming right away. But who will be able to win these fights? First, Tub's going to be staying late in mid as Aberrate going to be looking for a fight, but will fall. A huge pick there. Jacktron pushes out. We'll be able to find one. Can you find anything else? Well, but Spirit trades it right back. Sia now looking for some aggression. Will Vinyls be paying attention to it? It's a 3 versus 3. Will get caught in the reload. No, Vinyls able to find the pick. That's huge. As you can hear the accidental party chat hit because they lost that 1v1. That is absolutely vital for this potential round win. The knowledge is gone. They know where these players are. The null command is going to be popped. We need to see Tub clutch out another round for this team. Will get taken down the 1 HP. Will fall. It's all up to Janto. And this game is going to overtime. What a round from Vinyls.
Overtime, yes.
I mean, I expected at this point from how these teams have played, and very wacky rounds back and forth, and it really feels like the first blood decides how this map ultimately goes because of how just wacky these rounds have been and how both these teams play off of the first bloods in general. But hey, we will see how it goes. The attack is gonna be Ice Fishers again, where they dominated, so I'm very intrigued to see what they have cooking up heading into this next round.
Let's see here. I mean, I don't think Tub ever had this setup during their first defense
I don't believe so either.
half. Yeah, so this is new. They're gonna try and see if this is gonna work out in their favor, and we're gonna be pushing out A. It seems like from Divination.
Yeah, that's what we've seen.
B, so.
It worked really well last time actually, and we saw Vinyls get caught beside this box, and it might happen again. But no, they're actually not going to commit to it this time. So very interesting overall, but your hypothesis was ultimately correct. Slowly.
Okay, and we have 4 towards A right now, but we see the attack side of Ice Fishers just moving towards B, trying to make some noise A, but you know what? I actually have no idea. Now they're moving towards mid.
No one's doing anything just yet, but we know that first blood, whoever can find it, happens so fast and decides a round so quickly because the teams will just have to push. It looks like our final landing spot is going to be this A site, looking at where the bomb is right now. So Aberrated, what are you going to do? Misses that flash. We'll have to dry peek this now. Sia, what are you going to do in this position here? Still staying here, looking for this fight, is playing their life. Can you win it to give your team the advantage and bring us to match point? The flash comes out, gets poked and just does not fall. As Janko will be able to find something. It's just trades back and forth to the 3v3. Darky trying to find anything, but the jump gets caught anyway, and we're going to see Ice Fishers with the 2 versus 3 advantage. We have seen Tub and Taco win these before, as River on the box looking to potentially win this round in the unorthodox positioning. Will be spotted out, so has to get off. Taco won't be able to find the pick, or will be able to find the pick. It's a 2 versus 2 now. Who can win this out? The fights are happening, and they are able to close it out. Divination always finds that clutch moment.
Yes, the turret of doom and despair. The KJ didn't even know that the Omen was up there, but because the KJ, I'm sorry, I need to say your names. You guys have names. This is not right. Tub decides to put that turret down, and it gave them that information and ultimately put them in a 2v2 situation, which caused them to win this retake.
Yeah, and I mean, you saw that River wanted to shoot it, but then decided not to, and that ended up being their downfall. Instead of getting off that position and just shooting the drone, they get taken out by Taco Muncher as we're heading to a match point timeout for the attacking team coming into this round, where we'll see what they call, because we saw their attack at the end of the first half at the end of the second half do extremely well, and we'll see if the coach can really lock down what moves they need to make, because they were able to find something for 5 straight rounds. So we'll see if they can find that again and close this map out and bring us to a map 3.
Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but my heart is racing just as much. I'm sure these players' heart is racing, but I think my heart is racing just as much. Yeah, I am 22. I don't know why you had to bring that up. Thank you.
Wow, yo, same.
But anyway, my heart's racing. I'm nervous. They're nervous. We're all nervous. Let's see what happens.
It's because you said I don't know about you, but yeah.
I see.
I said it too late because you were making a point, but I needed to make the joke just for the sake of making the joke. Anyway, we head here, and we'll see how this 5 versus 5 do. Match point here for Divination, looking to bring us to map number 3. They're going to use that dart to spot out Jacktron, at least have the knowledge that he is in this position, as looks like no positioning really is going to be taken thus far. We're going to have another slow round into absolute chaos, I presume.
I can see it too. I mean, there's 3 of the attacking team in their spawn right now, and we're just waiting for something to happen. I think this usually happens in the overtime. Like, teams really don't want to make any scary plays.
They don't want to be the reason that they lose, for sure, and that is why you don't see really a push out here from Vinyls that we've seen recently, where they kind of push out of this garage position, but they're going to go for this bait and switch with Spirit and Vinyls. We've seen it before. Can it work is the question. Is Tub on the other side slowly pushing up Cat of their own? So a lot of fights potentially going to take place that can decide the round, but who will make the first move ultimately is Spirit. We'll have the knowledge that they are there. Vinyls gets caught sleeping at the wheel, but gets traded out as Tub also falls, but Darky able to find another of their own. Now Jacktron in a very interesting position. This Omen could potentially find it, as will spot out Jacktron, but Jacktron finds the kill anyway! What just happened? It will give Ice Fishers back the advantage, as the knives out will not favor the attack this time around, as we're going to get to a 2 versus 3. Darky and Janto need to close this one out. They've seen Tub do this so many times in this map. Can we see it from them again? Is just going to get taken out. Janto will get the ult on the board. Can you find the clutch? It's a double. Can you find Jacktron as well? He will! Divination bring us to map number 3 with a huge 1v3 clutch from the KO.
Janto, what a beautiful clutch. My toes were curled.
And that is how you know it was a good one. And we are here for a very good series in general with that 14-12 victory for Divination. We will see you on Corrode in just a few minutes. We'll see you in just a few. Alrighty, welcome back to Boba Bash week number 3, the final game of this series, but not the final stream of the week because another one will be happening on Saturday. I'm Rhodes, joined with Cringeon for a very, very interesting end to this series. On the decider of Corrode, it is Divination versus Ice Fishers. In the first map, we saw a 13-8 victory for the Ice Fishers. In the last one, of course, it was an overtime victory in Nailbiter, a clutch out from Divination. So I am here for some more chaos. Cringeon, how are you feeling after the chaos we just witnessed?
Heart has calmed down after this break, and honestly, Corrode is a new map. I'm gonna see some new comps that I haven't seen for sure because people are just dabbling around, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. But I know that a lot of teams enjoy doing double smokes here. It seems like that's what's happening on Ice Fishers.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm very used to I feel like I've watched so much Corrode for Boba that I'm just used to Waylay now. But this time around, we're not getting that. We will be getting that double controller for the side of Divination. And like you said, the double controller as well for the Ice Fishers. Both of the comps are extremely similar with the sole difference of Yoru and Neon.
Now these duelists, were they duelists for the entire series today? Let's see, Sia, yep, and Vinyl. Okay, the duelist mains are doing their duelist things, but
They stay dueling. Overall today, though, I think both of them have been pretty good in their own right. I definitely think that we need to see slightly bit more from them overall, but I mean, they've just been pretty on par. Like, from the expectations I had from just seeing the statistics for the Divination's last game, I was really expecting a bit more, but right now, I mean, they're just playing simple. They're playing just calm, they're playing easy, and we'll see how everything does shake up as we head to the first round of this map. Ice Fisher is going to be starting on attack again. The defense will be Divination in the green, as a lot of mid space is going to be looking to be taken up early in this round. Very nice. Tether will hit and will be able to find the pick. Darky going to be stuck in this position as well. Shirley will fall. All leaves Taco Mentor towards this A site. Jacktron going to be a bit of a pest towards this area. Spirit will fall. The bomb will too, but Shirley should be able to find another. It's Taco doing very well in this position. Makes it actually more playable here for Divination, as we haven't seen a pistol round for Ice Fishers in a few rounds, as River will get taken down. It's a 2 versus 2. Can you find anything else? It's a very nice round overall. Aberrated, able to find another, and suddenly they need a clutch. They, of course, know Tub is on this flank, so we'll see how this goes, but I think Tub can get there roughly at the same time as Aberrated, but no. Ooh, Tub's going this way. Very intriguing, but also very cautious.
Usually going through mid from any standpoint, honestly, it's really hard to retake or take that site if you're going through mid only. So this is a good idea from Tub. Honestly, Tub has been my star player personally for the series. I haven't seen the first map, so I don't know, but I don't know. Tub's on my good side. For this reason, that was beautiful.
Yeah, ultimately that play does do very well. You could really see that Aberrated was expecting them to come through mid because that is the fastest route to be able to get there. But Tub, playing slowly, playing smart, really was able to come out on this round. Like you said, is your MVP so far, but I mean, in the first map, things definitely did not go Tub's way, but in that second map, was able to pop off like crazy, and we'll see if Tub can continue that. As 3 pistol rounds now in a row here for the side of Divination. We'll see how they ultimately want to play this, because, I mean, hey, you never know what can happen on Corrode, it feels like.
100%.
As it looks like a firing range might be called upon this mid area. 5 members here of Ice Fishers are looking to come through mid, and Sia will be able to find a shot but can't get back in time, so a weapon upgrade will it be picked up for now. It's only an Outlaw, but you never know. Outlaw can be very useful against a lot of players with only half armor, as more pot shots are going to be taken. No kills just yet. They're pushing through. Janto will get taken down. Tub with the trade, as the judge finds the value they need. It's a 2 versus 3, and with 1 HP essentially on both of these members, this round might as well already be over, but you really never know what can happen.
Mid is always going to be a massacre, whether or not you fully take it or just have a couple people there. There will always, if there's someone there from the attack side, there will be a murder somewhere in mid. But it looks like since the attack team decided to just push up, they all got destroyed because they didn't have the guns.
Yeah, and we'll see if Jacktron can get any exits here. That would be beautiful for them just to make them feel a bit better. We'll be able to find one. Might actually be able to find another. Be careful, Vice, in this position. Will be potentially targeted. Will find the pick. Will you make the right decision? But Turkey pushes fast enough. Barely wins this round. A lot of damage done, though. I think Ice Fishers will take that.
Yeah, round by round, I go to the underdog, no matter what. If you're under numbers or low in numbers, I'm gonna root for you. So I was excited that Jacktron really got a couple, and I was like, oh my gosh, he might win this. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but it was a good watch.
Maybe next time, but
yes.
hey, it is only 2 rounds into this one. Full weaponry is going to be coming up now for the side of Ice Fishers. How will their attack play? Because that has been their better side throughout this series. They've been very strong, especially early on their attack, as unfortunately I was not paying attention. Jacktron will find Tub to start things off. That's a huge pick. Tub has been so good in the previous 2 maps, so being able to start off there is absolutely necessary, as Jacktron still pot-shotting with Sia, but no kills will be found just yet as this round continues to be slow.
This is a big old map, so you can see Darky Tide really completely going across the map to help out on B site.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try and peek out. The Sheriff won't be able to find a kill just yet. Will fall to Vinyls eventually. And in a 2 versus 5 now, I mean, of course, it is the bonus, so who cares in the meantime? But at least they're able to find a pick. You know what? Why the hell not? As Taco Muncher might be able to spot Aberrated here, but with the gun advantage, it is not going to go their way. Overall, a good round here for the Ice Fishers. That surely should end, of course, but you never really know how it'll go. And I'm really looking at the ults that are starting to appear. Of course, it is only round 3, but Jacktron, the closest one, realistically, should have... Yeah, actually, Dying there is huge. Has that Steel Garden available for this next round when their team has weapons, so there's potential here for them to tie this game up and force an eco round onto Divination.
But oh, look what's coming out on Corrode. Everyone's favorite gun,
Oh
the
my.
Odin. This is gonna be so exciting.
Yeah, and it's 2 of them too, so it's double of fun.
And then let's see who has it. Tub, Taco Muncher, the Vice, and the
Right
Viper.
beside each
Not
other.
playing with the not playing with the Fade, who might give them that eye information. But hey, if they know how to use it, they know how to use it.
Fair enough, and it looks like actually Ice Fishers are playing extremely fast. Vinyl's already up in the position as Jacktron finds a pick of their own. They were not expecting this whatsoever, and the Odin's, the value is slowly plummeting with how fast Ice Fishers are playing into this round, as Aberrated will hear the jump here from Tub. Actually, will he? I'm not exactly sure. Should have an inkling at least. Tub will be able to find the kill at least. A 4 versus 3 for now. We know which side Cringeon is cheering for. Wants those O's, especially in the 2vx scenario, as these players here are just going to shut them down, though. Spirit finds 1, able to find 2. Jacktron knows exactly where Tub is going to play safe, because no point in giving up free numbers. But, I mean, what a round here for Ice Fishers. Vinyls pushing up so fastly through mid. They were not expecting this whatsoever, and Jacktron also being able to find 1 is huge.
Saving the gun, it seems like. Is Tub gonna decide to, pick up the Odin, keep that Odin, destroy them next round? I feel it. I'm rooting for you, Tub.
I mean, we've seen it before, so I would not be surprised. And, I mean, it is worth just saving the Odin instead of the Vandal, of course, with it being such a difference in money. But an eco round, like I mentioned before, is going to be falling upon this Divination team with no ultimates yet to come up. But so many people in this game are just one off. I mean, these could be let rip at any moment, and it's just going to turn to pure chaos in these rounds, it feels like. Here we go, 10 seconds before we get into this round. Of course, the only one with a real weapon is going to be Tub, but do not call him Jax, as we are going to get into this one. What can we see out of this team? We've seen them win so many eco rounds on against Ice Fishers before, as Sia making a lot of progression up through mid, which they might not be really expecting. Of course, the smoke gives them that security of them knowing that there is at least not that threat there. Sia looking for any sort of pick, but won't be able to find anything, of course, because they do back off in the meantime, as slowly it looks like Ice Fishers are going to go towards the B site, but Hub is here. Nightfall won't hit anything, but they will be able to have a few members rotating over. The Odin being so annoying will cut down Vinyls to very low HP. We'll see how this fight ultimately goes. Vinyls will be able to find two. Can you find a third? Yes, you will. Why not? Beautiful positioning from Vinyls to actually get over, and you just saw they were not expecting it whatsoever.
Spike planted.
This is ace potential right here. Vinyl seems like they want to go for more. They're gonna push. They're not gonna push.
Nah, it looks like we're getting no aces in this series.
Unfortunately.
My boring TFT friend over here just sitting in a corner, waiting for the team like a smart play. Spirit will pick up one. Janto will fall as well. And look at these ultimates on the board. Of course, they are mostly favoring this Divination team, as Sia's is up in 1 as well. So some big things coming up here for Divination, as they're going to be able to buy into this next round, and they need to fight back as they're down 3-2.
Honestly, with how big this map is, it's really hard to defend this map. So luckily having 2 smokes and a Vice, it should be very helpful, but it doesn't seem like it's working in their favor.
Something that might work in their favor, though, is 4 members towards this B site against the 3 of Ice Fishers. This could get very interesting, as Sia is in this very forward position. Will get mostly spotted out, but is going for it anyway. Gets tethered, still going for it, and falls. What are we doing here? Very interesting play. I would say you're tethered, you still push, you know? But hey, I guess they thought they were dead either way. As on the other side of the map, Taco has to survive on this site. They're down a man. They cannot go down even further. As Vinyls looking to bait out that wall, will be able to do that. But so far, no kills again. But I assume another one is coming very soon. But who can play slower? Who can potentially find something to open up this even further, as Jacktron actually makes his way all the way up onto B. They're not expecting it, and as River might be able to find timing. No, he gets timing himself. That's a huge pick for Tub, and will give them back an advantage, but still Jacktron towards this B site. The Smokes is not paying attention. All you have now is Tub to have a hero play to defend this. Vinyls pushes forward for some reason. Aber takes some pot shots as well. In the 3 versus 3, another flank on their way. These players have to be careful. The Viper's Pit might scrutinize this a tiny bit, but Spirit goes for it anyway. Finds 1, finds 2, and the flanks are just running wild and just absolutely destroying Divination.
Honestly, in this round specifically, there has been a lot of crunches here. There's been very good timings from a lot of the players from both teams, but it seems like Ice Fisher's coming out on top again.
100%, but that will mean 5 ultimates are going to be on the board now for the side of Divination. 3 for Ice Fishers. So many can be used in this next round, but we're back to an eco for Divination, which is not a place they want to be. Again, we've seen them, at least in the first map when you weren't here, but we saw many eco rounds, 1 from Divination, why it was so close.
Wow.
But we need to see it again from them. We really need to see that fight back that they have been known for, at least in this series in general.
Yeah, and I saw Divination on the Ascent game. You know, they had a lot of ultimates and they're trying to retake the site, and they were on an eco and they almost won that. So investing in a couple ults here might be a good idea if they want to get some of these points back.
100%, and we'll see if they can get it done. As we're going to get into this next round, what can they ultimately find in this round? It's going to be quite interesting because, of course, they are down in weaponry quite hard. We see Vinyls very far pushed up, and we'll be able to find Sia not being able to catch that one out. Vinyl's still in this upper position, just looking for even more, because why not? Look at the confidence from this Neon, but Darky will be able to find one with the Bucky. Can you find another? No, just too far away. Taco, though, will look to get taken a lot of damage down as well. Spirit will find another, and it's all up to 2 members of Divination in this very rough position. Janto, good night, fella. You are stuck in a rock and a hard place. It is all up to Taco.
Oh, Taco had a Vandal? Yeah, look at the map right now. Ice Fishers completely surrounded the entirety of the map throughout their spawn of the defense, and they just took all that space and continue to kill everyone. That first pick on Yoru was so unfortunate. I felt that Yoru's pain when they wanted to TP on over out of there because they knew they might be fucked if they don't. And then it was just too late. And the Neon Vinyl decided to kill him. Oh no, I don't know where Rhodes is.
I'm here. We are here. Okay. We're good. I was just trying to fix something on the stream, but we are good heading into this next round where it looks like it's going to be a potential fast fight here, but the wall stops all momentum from both these teams. Aberrate, are you going to get caught without clearing your corners? Yes, you will. A good start here for the side of Divination as they might getting some more contact. Darky going to get some help here with his Omen to try and find a pick as a trade back and forth. Tub, though, looking for some of it. Oh, will whiff. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 somehow. And we'll see how Darky wants to play the rest of this round, as is going to have a very nice flank. And we have seen how good these flanks have done, as the Steel Garden won't be able to hit anything, but that just gives Darky more of a chance to get towards this site. A Nightfall will even be used, will only hit 1 member of Divination, but surely, oh yeah, Darky will be given their information now. Will hit River in a very hard place, will get taken down. What else can they do? As they do have that Dimensional Drift pop. Wisp from Jacktron might hurt them, but they will survive overall. And suddenly Spirit finds a double. How did they win this round?
Wow.
Spirit just go in heaven, I guess, did enough. That's going to cause a timeout now for the side of, side of Divination here.
What's that?
Sorry?
Was that 4 ults coming from Ice Fishers and then 2 from... That was a very big ult round there. And I guess Ice Fishers really wanted to take that round to ensure and increase that gap that they have against Divination.
Yeah, I think it was 3 and 2. But either way, there's a lot of ults used, but that does kind of in a way favor Divination because now they have 3 of their own. But at the same time, look at their buy. It is just a rough position right now. It's Ice Fishers after that pistol and the Force. Just they're just finding absolutely everything around the map, and they're taking no no's for an answer.
And honestly, so far seeing a lot of competitive play in this map, it just seems like attack usually comes out on top. So maybe once they switch sides, things will be different and the gap will decrease, and then on to another overtime. You know, I have no idea most of the time. I'm just assuming because attack is so much easier on this map. Defending is so difficult. So getting any sort of points on defense will help.
Yeah, for sure. And we are going to see the Viper's Pit popped early in this one. Tub actually pushing out very far in it. Jacktron, you have to be a bit careful here because this judge is going to look to judge you quite hard potentially as fights through mid. Only pot shots for now. Sia is going to be caught out. Has to be a bit careful over there. But no kills will be had just yet. As more shots see, we are in a very interesting spot. Jacktron will be able to find one. Playing super slow towards this Viper's Pit. Will not get taken down just yet, as we do see just continuously slow play from both these teams. Just pot-shotting everywhere and in between. Vinyls gets taken down by Janto. What a shot. And that will give back a 4 versus 4. Spirit will find a kill through the smoke. That is absolutely huge for them. Janto looking for this gun upgrade. Will be able to find it. Will be spotted though. Will have to most likely back off of this position just to be safe. Still will get hit by that, the Trailblazer, but still stays alive. And it's all up the Tub in a far away place. Aberrated just waiting for you because they know that Tub is coming for that flank.
What a tough round for Divination there. They didn't have the guns. They tried to make a play, but just nothing worked out in their favor. And hopefully this round with the guns is going to help them out. I'm very nervous for them.
Yeah,
Because, wow, there's an Odin now.
hey, we love some Odins up in here. And, I mean, look at Spirit right now. 13, 3, and 2 on this fade. I mean, not the type of person you want to mess around with at the current moment, and is going to look to try and do some damage with that thing as Divination finally, with some weaponry, looking to push slightly up. But look at Vinyls again, just potentially catching the field by surprise, and will be forced off the position. Vinyls making some moves left and right, slowly survive, but Sia able to find the trades in their favor. Everything falls to them this time around, something we haven't really been able to say too much in this map, as just chaos happens here as Aberrated needs to somehow find a way to win this one. Does have a flank though that can help, just needs to play safe, needs to survive here, but falls. That's absolutely massive for the side of
They
Divination.
don't expect it.
Yeah, I don't think they heard that drop on the box, unless they did. They did hear the drop box. Taco will be first contact. Able to find the first. Jacktron, can you find more? Will find another. Only has the Omen to deal with. Of course, there is the paranoia, but you can just get out. Survives. Has 90 HP to work with. 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Looking to potentially win a 1 versus 3. Janto, 6 and 9 in this game. Jacktron, 12 and 4. Of course, has the ultimate, of course. Sorry, I forgot the word for it. Has the ultimate here for the Omen, the From the Shadows, available right when he hears some sort of pop. Can really hit Jacktron from any angle whatsoever if they really desperately want to. So it looks like they won't know where the bomb is now. As we head towards this B site, Janto needs to potentially clutch this round out. Jacktron has aim in his skill. Can you find it? No, Janto closes it out. No clutch available in a third round finally for Divination.
That was such a crazy round. Seeing that Vice come through their spawn, kill 2, and then almost clutch that round. Honestly, I thought that the Vice had that in the bag.
I mean, yeah, and oh, we're getting a timeout now for the team that just won a round. Very intriguing overall, and I think it's their second timeout. I could definitely be wrong, but
Yes.
we will see how they want to play into this next one where, I mean, their guns are still, I mean, I wouldn't say questionable that they actually have rifles, but they have a lot of half armors, and but with how much money this Ice Fishers team has, like, look at their weapons. I mean, Spirit can just rebuy this Odin, still pretty much maxed out, and they have that ultimate advantage still, because I'm not really counting the Omen ult. But either way, we'll see how they play, because they are able to get some momentum. Can they make it 7-5? Because that changes the game.
Yeah, and the attack team, I think they realize, or they've been doing it pretty often, I noticed. Vinyl specifically just running up and taking that mid space right off the bat, because you need, if you have that speed, taking that space is so important because it gives you so much info and so much space in order to execute either site, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm intrigued to see if they can just find anything here, because we have seen a lot of fight back from them, and they've been so good on the clutches overall. So I'm curious to see what happens next for these teams. Either way, it is going to be a potential bloodbath. Is Taco looking to actually push a bit forward here? I have to be a bit careful. I don't believe spotted out Jacktron, but does spot out Aberrated with some big damage to start us off. Of course, no wall available because the money is a bit short, unfortunately, for them. But 5 players here. 4 Ice Fishers are looking to go towards A, but this smoke ideally should stop them for now, as Darky able to find a big kill through the smoke. As we continue in this round, it looks like Ice Fishers are slowly backing up, but look how much room this Divination team has been able to get. We see Tub looking for the patented flank. We'll be able to find some damage. No kill yet. We'll have to look for something because he will fall eventually. Either way, a lot of members now through mid, and it's a freebie site, but the bomb is nowhere near it. They need help. They need to get Spirit across. It looks like they will be able to slowly but surely, and now we look to what this Vinyl will do. We'll fall to Sia. That's an absolutely massive pick that will give the player advantage back to
30 seconds left.
Divination as we see a slow hit here as Taco will not fall. He whiffs like crazy. Oh no, that is tragic. It's a 2 versus 4. Of course, the HP is still low for a few of these members, but the biggest moments needed to happen there. Spirit pushes up way too fast. We'll be able to find 1. We'll be able to find 2. He finds 3. What did Spirit just do? As the Vice falls, no ult will be used, and it's all up the Darky. He has a haunt. He has 23 HP, but he does not have the positioning. He does not have the help, and he needs a clutch of a lifetime as the Nightfall is going to come out, and surely this is going to be 8-3. Spirit with a crazy clutch at 4K on the round.
What a round from Spirit. Really, you know, the Vice ult came off, and Spirit's like, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. And then boom, he just ran it down with the Odin, the yummy Odin that we all know and love.
Yeah, I mean, you called it earlier, you know, you say we get some Odins in this game, and Spirit really showed why the Odin is used this time around. Absolutely phenomenal, and says surprise in the chat right there. Absolutely beautiful. Some good old banter. Either way, this is 8-3, potentially 9-3, because the weaponry very much favors Ice Fishers in this round. To see it is going to be taken off this position, potentially looking for more, because they do have that Stinger, but this Steel Garden will just completely take them off this site. We'll see if Darky can do anything with one of their own, but Vinyl saying good night with the overdrive as Aberrated, able to find one of their own on the tub. Janto will be able to trade it back, but I don't know about you, Cringen, but these rounds do not look too winnable to me. Of course, it all starts with one pick to turn into more, but Spirit, absolutely beautiful in this game. Will be able to find one of their own. 1 versus 3 now remains for a lonely Vice that hasn't been able to find as much as Jacktron has in this game thus far. Taco needs to be able to munch their way through to a crazy clutch, anything to really give their team a chance, any information, as well as Spirit just being the bastard that they are, just not letting Taco even move for a second. And this round is over. 9-3. What a half here for Spirit, Jacktron in general. 15-6-4, 18-4-3, but just in general, Ice Fishers come out on top.
They really played that attack side well, and bringing out that Odin just completely made that gap grow between the rounds, and it's going to be very difficult for Divination to take anything back, honestly. But hopefully these attack rounds will be in their favor. Odin plus Spirit equals win, you know what I mean? You have the Spirit, and you have an Odin, and you're just going to win the round.
And one round win right here could potentially give the Odin back as well. So, I mean, hey, you know what? Whoever wins this game, it's because it's whoever buys the Odin first. That's what's going to happen in this half right here. But we'll see how the defense is
Odin.
gone.
Not the op.
not the op, the Odin. That's totally acceptable. As fights now back and forth will favor Divination for now. They've been very good in the last couple pistol rounds, and this will give them a chance in this game, of course, by winning this potentially. As some more whiffs, this is how you know Spirit is so used to playing the Odin right now. Can't hit these pistol shots. Is Darky going to potentially look for River here? Will be able to find a lot of whiffs here from the pistols for Ice Fishers. Will hurt them in this round, but overall, I don't think they're too upset about this round because, hey, you're up by 6. We'll be 5 after this, so you really never know.
Look at what I said. Look at all those kills that happen mid. If you take that mid space, it's going to be viable to the round. Oh my gosh. Yep.
Good round
Darky
there.
tied with a 4K.
First double digits in kills for Divination, so hey, you'll take that. Not bad at all, but remember, the attack from both these teams are much better from both of them in the last 2 maps in general. It has been the attack to really push the initiative for either team. We really see Ice Fishers do well in it, being able to get their leads. Now, the comeback, of course, it kind of feels bad when you have to make that comeback on your attack because you're so far down. It feels like everything is already lost, but if you can just climb slowly and surely, 1 round at a time, you will be able to find everything you need in this game, as 5 players of Ice Fishers are going to be classicing it up in the A site. We'll see how this Divination team decides to play this round.
And it seems like it's going to be an A split from Divination here. But look at Ice Fishers all huddled up on A side. There's no action on B. B is needing some love. So hopefully we can...
Not bad first kill, but that was, of course, a guy with no weapon. We'll see if any trades can come. Is Jacktron able to actually potentially... No, won't be able to find an upgrade in weapons because they killed the Ghost and the other weapons too far out. Sia will be able to find another. Can you find anything else? Spear with a nice right click. Oh no, this is falling apart now. A lot of damage being done. Jacktron will, of course, fall as it's a 2 versus 2. Spirit has a Bulldog in their possession. On the other side, Janto will be able to find Aberrated has slowly tried to make their way over there. What will Spirit decide to do? The best player on this team in the series thus far. Will they potentially be able to find some sort of clutch win out? Of course, we do see Darky very low on HP as well, and they are not actually moving too far. Spirit in a very good position to catch these players off guard. I don't think they're expecting them in this type scenario. Only you need is one pick in this round. Can you find it? You can find it. Janto, can you clutch out a round again? He will. It's a 3K for the Guardian, and finally they're able to win this one. I mean, that was looking so close for no reason, but overall, I mean, a great round from Ice Fishers.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, hey, it was pretty smart to stack a site when you have no guns, because when you're on lower guns, especially on this map, it's so big, you need to be in the space where you think the enemy team is going to be, so that you can get those close range fights. Because once you're trying to retake with these guns in this huge old map, it's GG's. So it was very smart, and they got a lot of guns out. So maybe Ice Fishers can get this next round.
I mean, we will definitely see if Ice Fishers do lose this round, though. It is absolute huge things for Divination. At this, what are we seeing? Sia, crazy plays. Vinyls able to pick up a free and easy double kill. As of course you hear that Odin pulsating down through mid. We'll hear that a lot throughout the rest of this game. Jacktron gonna use that flash to good succession. Unfortunately, that box you cannot do that too. So Taco really just playing their life right now. Somehow survives. You'll take that, I guess. But it is a 3 versus 5. You do not have the numbers, and this tub Odin needs to have a play of the lifetime, because I mean, what are you really going to do in this scenario? A 3 versus 5 retake with an Odin. Not my favorite weapon to do it with, but of course it could be the operator, so who cares? In the meantime, Aberrated, can you find the pick? It is free. You see the arm. It flails around. Janto, what are we looking at, buddy? This round is over. Potentially a flawless, as Taco, a player that unfortunately hasn't been able to get over the last couple of rounds, is most likely gonna fall next. Has full utility though, won't be using any of that, so at least that is a good thing. But overall, I mean, Ice Fishers, they're looking right back to where they were before, and Spirit's up to 20 kills now.
And look at Ice Fishers really crunching, taking all that space. He's trying to find this last player, and seems like they will have some sort of contact here.
Yeah, Taco will be able to find one. He actually finds 2, so good damage overall. Of course, you're still not going to win that round because of the time, but hey, you know what? Not bad at all. You'll take that, and we'll see if that can continue into future rounds. Maybe get your confidence up, because that can be absolutely amazing just to give yourself a chance in a few of these rounds.
Honestly, yeah, I realize in my comp games when I play Valorant, confidence is so important, and even though you're low in numbers, there's such a high chance in getting these numbers back up, and anything is possible in these games, and as long as you have that mental up, anything can happen.
Yeah, for sure, and we'll see if the mental can just continue to be had, because it looks like B-site is going to be attacked. Jacktron gonna need some help towards this area, but of course Vice is vicing towards this B site. We'll see what River and Jacktron can do, as they're just completely flashed up. This should be actually a round potentially, but they will fight back slowly, but the damage is done. The eco is somehow doing so well here for Divination. This could be a chance that they needed. This could be something that give them back. Sorry, it wasn't eco, but either way, Aberrated going to be able to find a pick of their own. Vinyls gonna look to attack this A side, of course, but look at the low HPs. I mean, this could go any of these teams' way. Vinyls will be able to find the pick. It is all up to Sia. We have seen some clutches before. Finds one, looking for the upgrade. Only 9 bullets available in this Phantom. as Aber not going to get baited out by that, but knows exactly that Sia is in this type of position. But what a split!
That
It finds the
turn!
kill, the timing, the turn, everything in between. And this is the
Oh my
chance
gosh.
that they need to get back into this one. It is 10-6, and Divination find a much-needed round win.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Sia felt that tingle, and Sia was just like, hello. Okay, sorry, this is gonna be a weird joke. What Sia said, hello, I see ya. Turned around, one-tapped him, and won the round. Thank you. I know y'all are laughing in the chat. I know.
Ha!
Hello.
I do
It was
not
good, it was
understand.
good.
I do not understand the reference whatsoever.
Oh my
but-
gosh, there's no reference. It was just his name.
Okay.
See ya later.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. I'm stupid. Sia says Sia there as well. Does survive. Taco will be able to find the kill on the Aberrant that I turned off of. My apologies. Either way, that was only a shorty to do with, as it looks like another free round here potentially for Divination, as this 4-man flank, only pistols, I mean, is going to be very difficult. First, River does have a Guardian, but look at the very nice position. Even expends the Nightfall. I don't know about that one.
3.
But,
All 3 of them.
oh no. Wait, they can get upgrades now. This is actually kind of dangerous. Of
This
course,
is possible.
the time is very much favoring Divination, though. They have to go fast if they want to win this round. Taco in this position should be able to find this pick. Misses a lot. Both teams whiffing quite a bit. Survives. Sia able to find another. Somehow, it looks like Taco will survive. Vinyls has to check if that weapon is broken or not. Has to throw it on the ground. Either way, Divination are going to win this round, and it is 10-7 and very playable as Taco takes up 3 on the round.
Yes, I'm seeing a lot of 3Ks, 4Ks.
They brought weapons made of metal to kill me. Ironic.
And
I mean, it was a smart play from Ice Fishers. They're trying to retake everything together. Once again, big map. You need to stick together when you have these tiny guns.
on God, sister, on God.
Mm.
So yeah, let's do this next round where finally we're going to see weapons in both teams' hands again. Spirit will have the Odin, so we'll see how that goes. But we have really not seen much mid pressure from Divination thus far. They've kind of given it up because they know how good Ice Fishers has been, which I think is ultimately the smart play there, and we'll see if it works to their favor. As the wall, of course, is going to be tuned out because the clone, the Steel Garden will be used as well. And Tub on the other side of the map, of course, will be going for that slow flank. Every ultimatum, every variable going to be coming out in this round as River will open up the kills first. Janto will, oh no, peeks out at the wrong time. That will really not work against them. What will happen the rest in this round? Tub should be able to find this flank kill potentially, as the, actually no, the From the Shadows will be used, will be canceled, will be able to get taken down, but River finds the kill. What just happened? River gets canceled in the ultimate, finds the kill on the Tub, and then kills the other player. What the hell? What a round. It's 11-7. I am actually bamboozled.
Me too. Rose, you explaining that round while it was going on, I was still confused. They had like 3 ults going on at once. The Omen ults, the Fade ult. I couldn't hear a single thing. It was a
It's
crazy round.
Yeah, it is absolutely nuts. And I did something funny on Twitch, by the way, so if you look at that real quick, you'll see what funny I did. Anyway, we are gonna head to...
I hate you.
It's the rat! Easier. As we head to the next round, though, it looks like 3 players of Divination are going to be actually looking to fight it, but Sia just gets absolutely picked off. No room whatsoever. Another one falls. Janto left in a lonesome on the box. Won't be able to do anything either. Of course, Tub will be able to go right there and fall to Vinyls. Everything is not working out here, and we are looking to potentially head to match point, depending on if these players do fall, and it looks like they will. Is this a flawless? It might as well be. What a round here. Vinyls picks up 3 on the round overall, and it is going to be match point Ice Fishers.
Hey, looking at the buys here from Divination, a lot of them are on half shield, Guardian. It's not looking good for them. They really need to pull through. Hopefully this Yoru ult comes in clutch for this round. They have that Viper ult coming up. It's a great possibility they could still win this and bring it back.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, it is a lot to fight through, especially with not having the useful ultimates that you may want to have in this round. Maybe if they can get Tub and Orb, there is something to use that Viper's Pit on A that can be super oppressive. But either way, we'll see them play together. Something we generally don't see from this team. We don't see them really beside each other too often, as Aberrated is going to be looked to get pushed off of this position. The Dimensional Drift will be used, and ideally, this Viper's Pit will be used on this A site. A 5v5 retake, everyone's going to be able to get their positions. What can Divination do? This is all or nothing. This clinches playoffs for them. They need to be able to have that security as the Viper's Pit is going to be used down. Jacktron will get taken down by Sia. Sia finds 2, finds 3.
Sia.
Beautiful kills, and that should secure this round ideally, unless some crazy stuff happens. Like, ooh, Taco gun is going to be spotted out. We'll be able to find a pick, but I mean, there is not much chance in this round whatsoever. Sia, beautiful round. That's what you want to do, and that's how you do it.
And what did I say earlier? See ya later.
Alligator.
You got a 4K there. That was amazing.
Yeah, and we need to see a bit more 4Ks out of Sia if they want to win this map. I mean, still down by 4 rounds. You need at least 6 to actually be able to win this game in general. That's tiring because you don't have to worry about it, or you need to worry that you'll make that mistake. And we'll see if Ice Fishers can kind of hurt them on that pressure. Aberrated going to use this Viper's Pit to start the round. It's going to just completely block off this V hit for now. I don't exactly like the position of it because I feel like it can definitely be countered slightly, but for now, it looks like it will actually stave them off on the other side of the map. Finals going super aggressive. Will be able to find 1. Nothing too much after that. It's only the Vice, so ultimately, it's not the worst trade in the world. But Jacktron, he actually pushes out through A, and that's a massive pick. It's a 4 versus 3 now in favor of the Ice Fishers of Spirit. Surely going to get pushed. Somehow doesn't get hit by the dog. Able to just put some more pressure. The tether going to be a bit annoying for now. What can you do? It is a 2 versus 3 towards the A site for now. It looks like they might be looking to back off. We'll ultimately see how it goes. Very nice flash from his own teammate, but B site looks to be where everyone is heading. River now has pressure of his own. Can he find his ones? Will be able to find Sia. Can you find anything else? No, will fall to Darky. Now it is a mid push here. Who can find this pick? This is so intriguing to see what they're doing. Spirit, are you paying attention enough? No, what a pick! And it's a 2 versus 2 suddenly.
30 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, I really thought that the defense really had every single choke point locked down, but slowly Darky Tide and Jamto decided to come through and meticulously just clear everything.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get a very interesting rest of this round. They do expect Device to be in that position. They are correct. So they're going to look to just clear out this spawn position. No one's going to be there, so they're going to look to go right back and just try and hold off these angles. You have to be very careful. Steel Garden will be used and will get these players off these weapons so they can't use them anymore. This could potentially be it here for Divination. Very good util usage. Will half the bomb. Can you win the round? Darky will be able to find 1. Can you find the other? It is so close. Darky clutches it out. A 4K on the round for the fade. And they stay alive in this game.
Amazing. 4K after 4K. You got that. I can't do that. But 4K after 4K from... We got Sia and... Darky, I believe, had that 4K last round.
Jonto.
Jonto got that 4K?
It was one.
Yeah.
It was one. There's a lot of 4Ks in this series. I don't know. There's a lot of 3Ks too. Either way. That was great. I mean, if you look at the kills right now, like, there's a lot of, like, hero kind of standing out. Like, you see Spirit, Jacktron, Vinyls all on 21 kills. You see Darky, Sia on 17, 16. Like, there's a lot of, like, big players coming out. And then there's a lot of people that are having their moments like last round. But something I am noticing is that we are just not seeing Tub be able to really play to the pressure they were in that last map. And that was kind of my concern of, will we see Tub from on Ascent or will we see Tub from Buy-in, because they have been 2 slightly different players. So I really want to see if Tub can get back into that rhythm and be able to get some confidence to be able to shoot like they were before. As we slowly wait for this pause to come out, and hopefully we can get back into the game real quick. But I am just going to put it to a quick BRB. Hopefully it's only a minute or two because his internet does have to restart. So we'll see you in just a few seconds for potentially our final round of this series. Alrighty, we are back here. Potentially the final round of this game. The internet issues are fixed. We're getting right back into this one. The attack trying to fight back into this one. Of course, for the most part. Eco round coming out here for the Ice Fishers on defense. 4 stingers going to be in their hands as they're going to be attacked by this full weaponry. Aberrated playing super far up right now. Potentially could get rocked, and we'll see how the fights do want to go. They're defending it quite well so far, and will push a few of these members back. Of course, they don't know that they are stingers just yet, as River, unfortunately, probably not going to make it out. Just kidding. He has 2 teleportation devices.
Devices, yes.
As Vinyls gets taken down by Muncher to start this round. Tub finds a kill through the smoke. Everywhere action is happening besides where I'm observing. Either way, this round has just not gone to where Ice Fishers potentially wanted their luck to go. It is a 4 versus 1 now as they look to win their 3rd round in a row potentially.
Yes, trade after trade happened mid, but not trade after trade. What do I mean? It is just a decimation from Divination.
A one-sided trade for sure.
Yes, a one-sided trade.
So we're going to potentially see the final here very soon. A very nice win overall. 4 players staying alive and 4 ultimates now on the field for Divination, and we'll see if they can use them to their good luck. They need to buy everything they can. They need to have everything they can when they are fighting the defense that is Ice Fishers. They only need 2 rounds, though, to tie this game up and force overtime. We saw them win in overtime in the last map of Ascent, so how will we get there is the question. Vinyl's the only one with a useful ultimate for the side of Ice Fishers for now, but of course, Spirit is back online with that bomb of an Odin, but it won't find any value because no one is around there for now. Aberrate has to be careful, though, towards this A site. Don't believe they were spotted. Taunt will be quite annoying as they're pushed off. A lot of shots are going back and forth as Dimensional Drift will be popped here by Sia to really spot out this A site, and once again, this site is completely given, but Vinyl's being super aggressive here. What are we doing? Just absolutely falls, and will give an advantage now to the other side. Jacktron and Darky are able to find trades of their own, but who will be able to find the bomb down? River can't find anything with themselves. Aberrate, I believe, was spotted there by Darky, and this round should be over. What a round here again from the side of Divination with a 3K with Sia and the rest of the team finally picking up 20 kills for Darky and Sia. Beautiful.
What, they just walked into site, killed all the players. It's because of that Yoru ult, giving them all that information. Guys, there's no one on site, or there's no one there, there's no one there. We can take it. We got this. And then they also had someone going through mid to lurk, and just in case anything happens, they will be one of the win conditions that might have been helpful if they needed it, but they didn't.
Yeah, but they will use all their good ultimates in that round, so they don't have that kind of pressure to really use upon in this next one, as 4 Guardians are going to be in the pockets here for the Ice Fishers, as it looks like they need to defend this A site once again. That's been so good at being able to be defended, as the wall should be tripped. What a kill from Jacktron! They didn't clear it. He finally finds his moment on that site and will open themselves up. The greatness is Taco towards B. Needs to find this pick. He will fall as well. It's a 1 versus 3. Tub and Janto, the 2 bottom frags, have to find the $1 million question. How do we win this 2v5?
They're split up right now, and Janto has the bomb and his ult, so that could possibly be useful, but I don't know. It's a 2v5, like you said. They have all of A site. I have no idea what they're deciding to do.
My favorite takes site ult, the From the Shadows with Omen.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Ew.
useful.
Hey, he has to be nerfed in some sort of way because he'll never be a bad enough character. Is Janto gonna look to be in heaven? But do they know about this Viper? Can definitely play spoiler, and they know exactly where Omen is. Will get taken down by Aberrate. It is a 1 versus 5. Tub, you are in no man's land as Ice Fishers
13
want
seconds.
to secure playoffs. They're trying to go 3-0. 9 seconds remaining. A flawless round. Aberrated wins this one out. What a series and what a map there from Ice Fishers. 3-0, and they're going to the playoffs guaranteed.
Yes, congratulations to Ice Fishers. We're going to see them in the playoffs and maybe make it to the finals. Big dreams from everyone.
Big dreams indeed. Old Mythos definitely coming out
Who do you
on
guys
top.
want? Who do you guys want to get interviewed?
As we're gonna get an interview in here in just a
Okay, I'll
moment.
join.
And yeah, take it away.
So we're gonna be interviewing one of the key players on Ice Fishers, the name known as Spirit. They had the most spirit on the team, really pulled through for the team throughout many of the matches. So let's pull him in here to chat. Yo, hello, Spirit. How are you doing?
Hello.
How do you feel after that map, after the series, after the win?
Oh, okay, we're going straight into it. All right.
Oh yeah.
Um, Feeling pretty good, honestly. I would say this was it was a very hard fought victory, pretty much for most of the maps, besides Bind, honestly. Ascend was kind of like that was a comp we've only like run like twice. We haven't been able to really practice it, so honestly, total 14, not that bad. Our comms were a little like messy, but we kind of picked it up. Corrode is our a map that we are very, very comfortable on. As towards the end there, we were getting a little like over eager to close out rounds, but no, my team locked in at the very end there.
I wasn't here for the first map, so I have one question for you. How did you do during the first map, and what made you shine brighter than your team and the enemy team?
Uh, um, I would say that map one, I mean I played pretty well. I mean I statistically I did top frag. I got out beat by ACS, but that's whatever. I don't really play. I play my role for my team. Like I'm the best recon player in this tournament. I don't think there's anyone close to me. I think everyone else is dog shit. But no, I think my teammates trust me to make plays when I need to, make mid-round calls. I mean, they trust me and I trust them.
That's great. I will move it on to Rhodes here.
I mean, that is big talk right there. I would love to see a matchup between you and Jiggly Tofu from Boba, but I mean,
I
yeah,
mean, I've played against that guy before and I've owned him. So
I bet you have. I mean, yeah, you specifically had an amazing series. I am well, yeah, because I just do it. You did win the series MVP. So do you have any just talk about like your game, like a bit more about your game? I know you spoke a little bit about it, but you just
without,
absolutely popped off this series.
I mean, in all seriousness, I do talk a little bit of shit, but it's all in like good fun.
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm the oldest player on the team, and I'm like the most experienced player on the team. I've played in a couple tournaments before, or I've played with Plush as my duelist player, and I've played with Noah as my flash player. Um, I've always held myself to a very high standard when I play. I've had very poor performances in the past. I've crumbled under pressure before, but I think today I was just really feeling it. My teammates, we came into the game feeling good. We didn't let the map 2 loss really get to us. We locked in when we needed to, and I mean, yeah, I pretty happy with my performance. Can't really complain, I suppose.
I mean, hey, you guys locked playoffs now actually with that win with those 3 dubs. So I mean, you don't really have to worry about it too much anymore. Maybe late be a bit chill, but I assume you guys want to go undefeated from here out.
Um, I mean, yeah, going undefeated would feel nice, but to be honest, I am always more focused on actually winning. I think it doesn't matter if you can go undefeated. It doesn't matter, like, no one's gonna remember the guys who went undefeated and then lost in like the first round. No one remembers those guys. And we could lose the next couple of games. I don't really care because I know we're the best team in this tournament. I know each of my players, especially like River, is one of the best smokes players here, one of the best IGLs here. Jacktron is the best Sentinel in this tournament. I don't think that's even a question. We have two of the best support players in me and Aberrated, and then Vinyl, she's just fucking insane. She's insane at Duelist. She's really insane. I don't know if y'all saw it. She's crazy. She goes for a lot of stupid plays, but 90% of the time they work out. So I'm very, very confident heading into playoffs and for the rest of the season.
Hey, I mean, fair enough. You guys did absolutely amazing today, and I'm very excited to watch you guys in playoffs and the rest of the season because it's not over yet. We are only in week 3, and you guys are already going there. But thank you very much for this interview, and thank you, everyone.
I hope you guys liked the Odin gameplay on attack. Hope you guys liked the Odin
Oh, when you
gameplay.
watch it back, we did.
Oh yeah. All right. Thank you guys.
No problem. And thank you, everyone, for watching the stream today. We'll be back with you on Saturday.
Make sure to do Ice Fish with 10 man.
We'll see you again on Saturday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST for another fun series of Tethered and Masked. So please check us out there again and have a good one, everybody. I'm Rhodes, joined with Cringin, and Fossey was just lurking by watching as well. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.